Let's go. We live? Okay. It actually switched over. All right. Hello. Hi. It's Final Fantasy 14. All right. We're going to run. We're starting a little early because I want to let this feel itself out. Sorry if I sound far away at random points. It's because I have to look around my mic arm. But it seems to be stable. Green light. Okay. In the pre-stream time when I was, setting up to YouTube, I had some dropped frames and OBS kind of passed in and out of stuff there. But it looks stable. You guys let me know if there's any stuttering or buffering and stuff so I can double check it. But it seems to have stabilized. Okay, so we can get into it. Let's throw my headphones on. Switch it to scene. Just been powering up my controller. Ooh, 38. That's larger than normal. Yes, Loth will be like, neener neener. There's like 7,000 QNN Walker launched. But this is higher than average. Just, I'm operating off a statistical averaging system where I look at all of the ones that have been on stream and then some of the ones that have been off stream. And then I collate them together. 38's a little high. I don't know if I've seen it in the 4s on a stream before. Okay, it was a little loud. Ugh, so we'll scooch around a little. Still haven't killed Odin. Need to do that sometime. But we'll work on that one. Alright, we're in there. Let me get in the VC. Because we're fucking around in the Ruby Sea.
Oh, it's the boy.
Yes. Hello. I'm here. We are streaming.
Goodbye.
Ha!
He has been desummoned.
We don't just have like a stock explosion sound effect on the soundboard, do we? I don't think we do. I should figure out what sound clip Terminal Montage uses for all of his explosions. Steal the stock's explosion sound effect.
Such devastation.
Yeah, but that doesn't actually have an explosion, Loth.
What? Where
Look,
the
I
fuck
did
is
the
my
best I
second
could.
DPS?
I'm back with cookies.
Nice. I was just telling these guys that we need to isolate whatever stock explosion sound effect Terminal Montage uses and put it on the soundboard. I'm sure it's identified somewhere. But alright, okay, we're in Final Fantasy 14. And actually, I'm not going to immediately go about doing this business, because there's the Make It Rain campaign. There's a quest to get a little Godbird minion, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I still have not done that, so let me go to the Gold Saucer. I mean, yeah, like, yeah. I have been very, very busy. My schedule has literally, like, only opened up last night at, like, 4 a.m. because I finished Lost Belt 6, and even then it's not over because I have to finish the Ober Unwanted now. But, like, I have been very blocked up lately. I also haven't beaten Final Fantasy 16 yet, so we're working on a lot of stuff, but okay, all right.
No rush there.
Well, there's a little bit of a rush. Other people are finishing it, and they can only contain their opinions so long. Alright, I am in the main Aetheryte Plaza. Where do I go for this quest, if anybody knows?
Oh, you don't go to Gold Sauce, you start in Uldal.
Ah, start in Ul'dah. Okay, we're in Ul'dah.
If you go to the main Aetheryte, you should see it on your map.
It's not a blue quest, just walk straight out of the little place the Aetheryte is. Or just follow your friendly neighborhood potato.
Potato!
Hey, look. There's a potato right here. Hi, how you doing?
Yes.
My FOV is pre-ratcheted. What the fuck is wrong with you? Of course it's
What, this
frog.
boy?
I think I've seen this guy before, actually.
A tiny frog. He's
just
one of my mounts I have.
I've started with my FOV actually pre-ratcheted.
And he's got a fucking wind-up key.
Yeah, I see it. Alright, where are we going?
I believe it should be a lady here?
Is it this lady?
Is it a reporter-looking lady?
Yes, she has the hat. golden opportunity. Quest available for a limited time. Yeah, that makes sense. 'Cause
I do
this,
want to say, this quest can potentially evolve a lot of reading, but it does give you some interesting insight on the gold saucer. So you might be reading for a bit.
That's okay. I'm very good at reading.
Right.
I remember having it. I remember forgetting I had it open last Sunday, or no, the Sunday before that, actually.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
But I believe Make It Rain ends the 17th, so in about 5 days.
Yeah,
On the week, yeah.
next week sometime. By Tuesday next week, it will be over. Owarida.
So keep that in mind, chat. Also, once again, getting close to FanFest. They've announced their stream schedule.
Actually, I mean, if you don't mind, that's on a Saturday. Do you mind if I just start streaming just that morning and just pip in the stream and play 14?
Nah, that sounds fun. That sounds like a good time.
Like I said, you can just pop in whenever.
Yeah,
whenever.
I'll get there whenever because my sleep schedule is currently unhinged.
Yeah, but
As,
I'm usually
as I did just declare, by the way, I finished Lost Belt 6 at about 4 in the morning. And had to write notes about it, so...
That sounds like a nice privilege. I wish I could do that for once.
Well, yeah, it's the advantage of working from home, but that also means that I didn't get up today until, like, I didn't actually, like, fully get going until, like, 2 p.m.
Like I said, the FanFest is probably going to have a lot of interesting stuff in it.
Yeah.
And since it's going to be in Vegas, and they're going to have someone to do a translation, probably Koji Fox to do translations, we won't have to, like, wait till, like, everything's over to get all the news.
Yeah.
And plus, I'm waiting for the next expansion tree teaser to drop.
Yeah, that'll be
I'm
a
waiting
good
for
one.
it. I'm feeling it with my bones. If I had
There's
it.
a lot of things to think about. Well, they even say seasonal event. Neat.
My only regret is that I never cured bonitis.
Alright, now I go to the gold saucer.
Alright, Monago. I need resistance materials, which takes 4 components.
And there's been many, many jokes, chat, about the giant hologram LCD orb they have in Vegas now. Everybody's been calling it an Ozma. You know, there's the fucking, the jokes about it doing a raid wide, you know, shit like that.
As you do.
Like no one has mitigation.
Yeah, let me just pull an arm's length in real life.
If
The
only, that'd be
mitigation is
great.
called couldn't afford a ticket.
Well, that's not registering because that's just not registering.
True.
My fucking medication is I'm not dealing with fucking Vegas heat.
Yeah, we are currently experiencing a heat wave. If you happen to be watching this and are physically going to the FanFest, watch yourself. Drink plenty of water. Bring a hat. Bring
Protect
2
yourself
hats.
before you wreck yourself. Yeah, no, that Saturday I will probably start at 10 a.m. streaming. Just stream Lucky Plays Final Fantasy. Well, I guess it'll be What's Up technically, but it would just be a big What's Up day. A lot of Final Fantasy. Maybe I can actually get caught up on some shit.
Listen, we streamed for 7 hours about Lost Belt 6. Like, we have flexibility now. We put that record in there. We can do whatever.
Record scratch.
I should play my record player today. I'm gonna blast some Foo Fighters later.
The Make It Rain campaign is canon. That's diegetic.
Yes.
So the reporters are all color-coded for their city-states. Oh, there he is! It's the boy! Look at him, so tiny. But his shoulders are still so wide.
He's an upside-down triangle.
He is a Dorito bod, yeah.
I dropped my motorcycle into the fucking river, and for a second it hovered on the surface, and I was about to freak the fuck out about my fucking motorcycle learning how to drive on water.
I was about to say it's Jesus.
I haven't been to my island in like 2 weeks!
Yep.
Speaking of catching up on things.
I'll finish off my deliveries and go make sure everything's okay over there.
Guys, I'm you're reporters. I'm the warrior of light. How do you not know who I am?
Kid, you don't really round an old doll that much.
But
Because you don't
reporters
have a
from all
PR
over.
agent.
That is true.
Listen, you just dress like honestly,
Actually-
you just dress like some Joe Schmo on the stream. You wander around. If someone has a problem, you're like, hey, can I help?
Actually, that isn't strictly true, but the problem is my PR agent is for my agency, not for me. Because I'm pretty sure Tataru does some glad handing and some fundraising, but that's for the Scions as a whole, not me specifically. And hopefully Tataru knows better than to, you know, line up interviews for me with anybody.
Honestly, that's like knowing Yoshi P, there's actually probably a reason why he doesn't have people recognize you, because I feel like, honestly, if people recognize you, I'm pretty sure people who try to get you entangled in much more fucking, for lack of a better word, shenanigans.
Yeah,
Or
and you're
depending
just-
on the place and location, they'd sell you out for information to the Guardians.
Axe, I was about to finish my fucking thought and you interrupted me, so fuck you, Axe.
Speak again.
Did Axe leave or was he booted?
He left.
He fled. Just make the
Rather than
Pokemon
face the
flee noise.
consequences of his actions.
I mean, the consequences are already faced. Like he yelled at him. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Two wind-up converts. Over here. Somewhere.
And after 3 days, he has returned.
All right, is he the Messiah? What are we going for here?
I want to change religions immediately then.
Do we roll away the rock?
Axe, here you go. Here's your burden to bear. It's a tiny tea.
It's a little lower than this. Anyway. All right, time for converts.
I can see my face right now being like, I'm trying to process what the fuck you threw at me.
A tiny
It's
tea.
okay. I don't think any of the rest of us are processing it very well. Loth
say
just
tiny-
Loth just uncorked the thought bomb, and now we all have to deal with it.
Well, when he said that, that made me think of the fucking, the South Park episode where all the black people moved in. And so they started burning T's in the yard, lowercase t's, for time to leave. That's what shit's running around in my head.
No, I'm just saying a tiny T is just a cross.
Aha, so I was right.
Yep. I almost said lowercase cross, so I was like, wait a second.
It's a sign of a dagger notation.
I'm sorry, I think lowercase
double
cross,
dagger.
I'm just thinking, so a plus sign? Just keep moving the ball lower.
Or just like X.
Well, you know, I mean. Also, thank you, Wind Up Godbert, for having your fucking quest marker over your head. Holy shit. You were the least hidden.
Okay, I know a couple people were about to say something. Who was saying what? I am lost. Save me.
Where are you?
No, wait, I figured it out.
Of course.
Alrighty. Grab that. Okay.
I'm in Sestasha, and I'm dealing with someone who's making jokes and not actually helping.
Leave.
Pain.
Just abandon this shit. I will sit with you in our front yard for a half hour if that need be.
It's not even trying to hide.
Alright. With that, all my crafters are at 620. Oh, this means I have to. Oh, actually, no, I am not fully tapped on.
The entrance school.
And did like the party's materia just like fucking sink like a rock earlier?
What do you mean?
I was selling material on the market like a few days ago, and it's like it was reasonable price, and now like all the prices have like dropped to like literally the price you get for just selling it to a vendor.
That's supply and demand in Final Fantasy.
That's the
People-
invisible hand of the free market, baby.
It really is. People will just consistently underbid each other just so they can be at the top of the list and be the first ones that are clicked. That eventually it will completely devalue the item. And then usually what happens at that point is some enterprising individuals will buy up all the cheap stock and then relist it at higher prices, bringing the market back up.
I was about to do that some of the materia because of its fucking dirt cheap right now.
Well, be careful about that. Just because some of it's cheap doesn't mean it's actually useful.
Oh.
If it's some of the 9 and 10 level 9 and 10 stuff, that is usually a pretty safe bet. People are usually still in the market about that. Anything below that, it's a risky gamble. Those are usually much more edge cases and are usually for people trying to do very specific things.
It's the 9 and 10 stuff, and also
Oh, yeah.
I want to buy one that's at like literally at like the sell price of the thing because I want to stop it from not lowering the value. So I'm gonna grab it.
Oh, which one is it?
I think it's like spell speed 9. It's like
Yeah,
I'll put
yeah,
it
no,
at, like,
that one's good. Definitely, if it's critical hit, skill speed or spell speed, and those are low price, snatch them up. And if you don't use them, just resell them at a higher price later.
yeah, that was the plan.
And this chat is why I had to develop a system of buying and selling for my tabletop lit RPG. Well, Godbert, I see you've worn your shirt today.
Got the decent business.
He's wearing pants, technically. They
I mean,
just,
he's usually
you know,
always wearing hot pants. It's just the shirt is the part I feel like I have to
I
question.
thought that was meant to be his underwear.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it is a small clothes texture, yes, but
I
there's
believe
no law against running around in your small clothes.
when he has to be formal, he's wearing that shirt.
What am I doing?
I do appreciate that the game did acknowledge, when I actually run into Godbert, he's like, "Ah, my old friend." Friend's a little strong, but sure,
At my
Person
point in the story, no, we are friends. We have gone through some shit together.
Actually, yes.
I watched your wife clobber you with a cast iron skillet,
well, you actually
which is
like, you're like the first
existentially
friend-
terrifying.
You're the first friend his son has ever had.
You're a friend of the family.
I feel like that can't be true because Nashu exists.
Nashu's technically an employee, kind of.
Well, I think at that point we need to talk about employee boundaries because those guys do a lot of stuff together, mostly involving explosives that I do not think are supposed to be part of your normal workplace relationship.
Okay with it either,
You gotta set boundaries, chat.
I haven't seen any of the 1.0 Hildebrand stuff yet, so maybe I'll go watch that later.
You should too, actually.
Yeah, main scenario's up DPS now.
I just remember that it has Nashu's very sad backstory, Hildebrand actually saving her from poverty.
Okay, that sounds very important. Now I really want to watch it.
It also involves him like flying literally into the star.
I've seen that clip before.
Nope.
Everyone thinks it. What's up, Loth?
I'm out that dungeon.
Oh.
Let me just read you one line of dialogue that I saw from the other people. I like blue for Fortnite.
I immediately want to murder someone.
I'm sorry. I almost reflexively exit out of this game.
To me, it was like
I feel like I had a mental blue screen right there.
That's why I'm like, I'm out. I need to leave. The dungeon's over. Get me out of here.
Well, he literally
Gotta
gave
go.
us, all of us just took a single point of sand damage for saying that. Holy shit.
Good.
Loth, when did you be able to cast curses?
I'm always a cursed being.
Okay, let me see here. What do I want?
When could cringe become like hypergeometry?
Sorry, it took me a second to process what it told me. It just said, some of the following events can't be skipped. You might want to cancel any pending duty fighter registrations. Yeah, give me the tour. It's fine. I've walked around. Actually, you kind of have a tour when you actually first get to go to the Gold Saucer, but it wasn't curated by Godbert Vanderbilt.
No, it's actually that's why I actually really do like this quest.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to pick. Okay, well, we'll start at the beginning.
Time to go hand in my probably expired cactpot ticket.
Oh, does all one do just like fucking like didn't bother adjusting the price of all this material they're sold? So it's like, oh god. And it's a hard market crash right now.
There is a carbuncle standing in the spotlight that is literally just like tweaking the fuck out again.
I need to find out if that fucking Carbuncle S-Stitch is an actual mod, because I might put that in there.
There was a tiny mod I saw that changed the sounds. What is it? Your fairy makes Celine as a summoner. Or not summoner.
Listen.
Scholar. It changes it to the main character from the Scary Movie franchise. For some odd reason, that's a thing.
What I'm just picking up is that just today Loth woke up and chose violence.
What the fuck? Okay.
I don't know about that because I'm playing Halo with them later.
That's
Yeah, that will be violence.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it's not violence against his fellow player.
What are you talking about? I'm pretty sure Loth is gonna shoot you plenty of times in the back.
Also, I feel like
hasn't actually
Loth will cast some sort of psychic damage on you.
There have been times
You're
I'm like,
you're on
I'm
Halo
shooting-
3 now, right? Maybe he'll make you do the Warthog run.
Listen, I mean, I'm better at it. It's like I get to say, I get to say, listen, like I get to say Warthog flip more. Warthog flip.
This motherfucker, as soon as he
Hold X.
discovered that there was like a drift for the Warthog, he's like, okay, I can now be an expert at it.
I was actually okay at it. I fucking did circles around a bunch of AA platforms. It was fun. Also, like, I'm sad you didn't catch the reference.
I wouldn't say it's a reference, it's just a thing you say.
No, it's literally, it's a reference to monkey flip.
Oh god.
No,
damn
it's not.
It is. It's a reference to the part of it.
No,
What the fuck is Monkey Flip?
it's a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Monkey flip. You would have to say. No, actually, no. You just, if you were gonna reference it, you would just say Monkey Flip Warthog. All I think of is because it's Halo. Is just press X to flip the. Wait, how did you do that?
Yes, that is the greatest press X to flip prompt ever. Which is, you shouldn't have been able to flip this. What the fuck?
Also, I appreciate the talking about how they came to glorify the Sabotender, the mighty cactus. Somebody decided to apply the name Senor.
Yeah, that's a lure.
That's you gotta say it sexily and then act guitar with it. Senor.
Senor Sabotender.
It sounds like trying to talk about the caverns of El Dorado.
Made of
Oh
rich
my God,
Gridania leather.
I need just a short clip of Spanish guitar.
Do-do-do-do.
That's what mono.
That probably exists, but I gotta look for one. I can hunt one down, I'm sure. I have a lot in my mind. I do like that the Leatherworkers Guild is in Gridania, so I can make that work. If anybody doesn't remember I'm pretty sure it was Antonio Banderas who did some commercials back in the day for rich Corinthian leather. So you can actually say Gridania with that same accent, and it works.
That reminds me, at some point, Lucky, I need to clip something and show it to you.
Bucket leather sheets. Alright. Connection square. Let's go to the round square.
Oh, that sounds synthesized as fuck. Maybe I'll look better if I get. Maybe I'll get better results if I use flamenco guitar.
That would be the style, yeah. All right, now we're getting towards the Willy Wonka tier stuff. We source our explosives from our finest goblin artisans.
They're happy to work for pay.
What's this? People who won't beat us up?
What are they goblins called? Like money? Like what? Shiny jigs?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Just pull it on over to Idleshire to double check, see if any goblin says anything.
This is by far the least efficient raid I've been in.
Oof. Thank you, game, for securing my insurance. I accidentally clicked the same thing twice, and it was like, "Are you sure you want to see that again?" No. Thank
Sorry,
you for
just
having me
double
back.
checked where Crystalli was. He's in Circus Tower.
It took us 2 minutes to clear the first wave.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh wait, I only need 2 of these. Sure, let's get a cocoa nut. That reminds me, I need to buy honeys and lemon. I'm gonna make me some honey and lemon and store that shit. Go deliver these to Mom.
What's the noise I'm hearing?
That's Architect.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, X is muted.
He's juggling Jenga blocks.
Fuck, it's in my head.
Truly speaking, I can tell him I've seen enough, but I should see him on tour. It's where you learn fun facts, like the Gold Saucer hired Typhon after that thing in that place. Which I noticed Gubber did not mention much in his history of. But I guess I'm standing right here, so that might be weird. Dance.
Yeah, brain.
Our Doman Mahjong. Our Domahjong, if you will.
Maybe I'll go play some Mahjong today.
There is nothing like it in all the realm.
I wonder which tiny fairy-like creature I'll get pissed off today. That reminds me, I don't know why, I don't know how, but just the combination of Omega talking about real-life Pokemon really got me Jones into play Pokemon, and I can't figure out why. It's bugging me.
It's okay. I re-downloaded the latest update to Pokemon Infinite Fusions because I'm like, yeah, it made me jonesing too.
My sister's been bugging me to play Scarlet, to my copy of Violet, so we can start trading.
I think I am gonna maybe, like, I think I have, like, oh god.
Heck, if you saw it, Lucky, I went ahead and posted, like, this is what my team would be like.
Oh yeah, no, I think I am gonna probably go pick up, like, what was it, Alpha Sapphire, and just do I'm only gonna do fucking, grass bug and ground type, and I'm just gonna see how that works. Go over there, because I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, no, I really do like just like grass, ground, and fucking bug. I don't know why.
Flying
Alpha
sex will
Sapphire,
be
you
your
get a Fey
undoing.
Dragon.
The what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
What were you saying, Architect?
I was saying flying types will be Lucky's undoing.
Probably.
Isn't the 6th gym the hardest gym for most people?
You get
The
over
flying
it.
gym?
Scarlet Violet, I don't think there is a flying gym in that one.
No, he's talking about
No,
Alpha
he's-
Sapphire.
Oh wait,
Alpha
Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Yeah, okay, no, that gym sucks.
No. Wait. If he gets the shit ninja, he automatically beats the Altaria.
People are saying nouns here, and I am completely lost.
There is a certain Pokemon who has a very busted ability that's in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
And it's a bug
And it's a
type.
bug type.
Oh, sick.
But it has some weird catching conditions.
Yes.
As it do. I gotta figure out where I put my 3DS, though. I haven't touched that thing in an age. Alright, back to Mom's house. Well, I take that back to, wait, no, it is Mom. Y'shtola is Mommy. There's a difference.
Yeah, the difference is if you actually call Y'shtola Mommy out loud, you will get your ass blown up.
Exactly.
Not in public.
But no, you gotta go visit Mom. Is there... let's see.
Alright. The seasonal event quest done.
Hey, congrats.
Achievement for that. I'm gonna assume that's minion related because it's called Despicable You, which is a pun. Right. Back to the Ruby City.
I'm just like, this is a thing that Lucky would get, but I'm like, yeah, let's pop it to Borgia. Let's get some more memories. Seems to hop in. Oh, hey, absent friends.
How far in the MSQ do I have to get to unlock Baja?
That's 6 point... Not 6 point, 5.2?
5.2?
I can't remember, but it's you don't unlock it immediately after the main scenario quest. You got to go a couple patches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, what an interesting place to hide an aether current in this roof.
At least the roof ain't on fire.
But it is shaped like a hex, which is cool.
Omega does like hexes.
Hexes and grid squares. Octagons are right out. Just tried to rub my face on a ladder, like, you know, that's a thing that happens. Is there no further? That would be weird. It's weird. There's the back, but there's a way up here. Guess I'll go around.
Oh, by the way, speaking of 14, this is also 16 adjacent because it's equally some of those. I had this realization last night that I think some of the reasons why I think well of some of what others may consider criticisms is because I play a lot of 14 and I see a lot of the same design elements, and I'm like, it's okay here, so it's okay over there. And I just kind of shrug at other people. But not everyone who's reviewing this game is probably not sinking 20 hours a week into award-winning MMO RPG Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah. It's definitely the kind of thing where, like, I think I talked about this. I was not supreme overhyped for 16. which is good because I think that let a couple of the later game stuff that is actually really spectacular hit really hard because they actually didn't show you all of it in the trailers. Managed to keep quite a bit of stuff close to the vest, which was good.
Surprise! Yeah, Japan didn't spoil everything with trailers.
Yeah, it does happen sometimes, but okay, it's all the way over there. All right. Sorry, new map, getting around in this new place, but like I was always confident that I was like, okay, I'm gonna like the game as I got further into 14 and just saw more about the staffers being the FFT, the FF12 team. I'm just like, oh yeah, no, this is gonna be up my alley. This is gonna be fine. But if you really aren't on that hook, which could be true, I do think the game does a lot for broader market appeal in general, and that's a conversation we can have sometime vis-a-vis like the difficulty of whether or not the game itself is too handholdy, and the complaints about New Game Plus mode and stuff. But like in general, if you are already familiar with CBU3's work, it feels like a natural fit. Literally me having just come out of Heaven's Word, I play this game and I'm like, yeah, no, it's the same people, yeah. This all lines up, yeah. It's very solid. And you are definitely correct, though, that a decent number of people taking this game as just, like, the next big Final Fantasy game. I mean, obviously people should be aware of 14 because it is also a numbered sequel. But,
Well, I also think some people might, write it off because it is an MMO. Because, to my shame, that's what I did with Final Fantasy 11. Because I necessarily didn't have the means to play it online or the cash to maintain a subscription. I kind of just wrote it off and, went from, 10 to 12 and, 10-2 to 12. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
So, completely switching up the playstyle of a game can, break it for some people. And it's like, I don't know.
There is this interesting debate between people about like, okay, should a series stay the same to its roots, or should they make, if they want to do something different, should they just make a new series, or should the series be allowed to evolve? It's one of those weird things.
Yeah, nobody's going to give you the exact same answer. I think honestly the way Final Fantasy usually does it works because it still pays homage to all the same dumb Final Fantasy stuff, It's got the same soup of like mythological references, There's a Bahamut in it. It's pretty cool. There are loads and loads of Dragoons in 16, all kinds of stuff like that. I've gotten an ultimate sword called Ragnarok, which is pretty cool. But it's not the ultimatist sword. There's a Ragnarok 2 sword I can make. I think Ultima Weapon is also in the game, but I haven't unlocked that recipe yet. Right, fuck, bamboozle again. I can't use that ladder. God, Confederates, why did you build your weird mountain city so annoyingly? Can't you guys develop elevators? But, it's got all the Final Fantasy trappings, but is also clearly doing its own thing, both world-wise and, gameplay-wise. But, a lot of them do that. 14, honestly, is kind of interesting because it has a lot of attempts to, like, pick and choose elements from all the games to make a big pastiche that's kind of like, oh yeah, I remember that one. Like, this is one of the few games besides 7 that has materia, and does it work exactly the same way? No, but it is a kind of thing that if you've only played 7, you can be like, oh hey, there's materia in this. Shit like that. So it's intriguing. I understand obviously why people don't want to get away too far from the source, but if you just make the same game over and over again, you stagnate. It's like speaking of Pokemon, the constant debate about Pokemon of like how far should Game Freak and TPC and Nintendo like drift from the original formula, because we do a lot of Gen 1 nostalgia selling, which obviously appeals to the nostalgia factor, but also gets really, really stale. But if you change up your formula too much, then people are like, yo, is this the same thing? Is this the game I want to buy?
What's up? Because the way it brings it up, it's like, I think about the actual current issue of like a lot of the weird backlash at 16, besides console rules nonsense. is it feels like people like bemoaning Battle Network because they only played Mega Man 1.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually know how much backlash there was at the time. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was in different circles. I think Battle Network was usually well received, because, first of all, I think technically X and Zero games were still coming out, so there were still classic Mega Man games, which is a little different. But yeah,
It's more just it's everyone's remembering a game from literally 20 to 26 years ago.
I mean, it depends on the game, but yeah.
Well, that's. Well, I kind of understand that we've rehashed this a lot. People have their quote unquote Final Fantasy, and it's never a modern one. People who make this argument always want to bring up a Final Fantasy that's from like 1997 or earlier. And I say 1997 because that's when fucking Final Fantasy VII came out.
It's the only time they actually could play a video game, I guess.
No, I think it's just the average age.
Was that 98?
Because no, it was 7. It was technically 6, I think, in Japan, but yeah, it was 7. It's very funny that way. But yeah, which, by the way, that's mine. That's my first Final Fantasy was 7. And then I did the funny thing. I skipped 10. And moved straight to 12. But I think part of that was just due to aesthetic and cultural differences at the time. I don't actually hold a lot against 10 now as an adult, but it was definitely much more in that early millennium anime-esque style. There was a weird pretty boy, and there was a girl, and they had there was the romance is a very, very heavy factor in 10. And I'm not really sure what we were trying to do with Waka anymore.
Racism.
Waka is the big brother type.
Yeah, that's true, but also
And that's why Lulu was the big sister type. Was the big sister was One-san.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, I know his character trait. It's Blitzball.
Yes.
Listen, real talk though, give me just a standalone FF10 Blitzball player. I'll play the shit out of that.
I mean, that would be
I've seen
cool.
some games, so
And
why
I
not?
think honestly, more people would be happy about Blitzball if it was actually standalone, because it was that thing where obviously thematically Blitzball was supposed to mean something, because Titus and Waka were obsessed with it. And yes, I will say Titus, even though I think Kingdom Hearts pronounced it Titus. I refuse. I will not be doing that. Sorry.
This is the hill he will die on.
But what I was gonna say was that obviously it was thematically important, but it was also one of those things where if you're here to have RPG battles and not play water polo, I can understand why you would not want to have to play water polo to min-max your RPG gameplay. But it definitely could be a thing. But that was another thing that was part of 10's aesthetic was oh yeah, it had, everybody talked about this, weird sports mini game, which I feel definitely was bigger in the turn of the millennium. Because 7 has a shitload of mini games. Almost all of them are one and done.
Oh yeah, this.
I mean, you can always go back to the Gold Saucer.
Well,
and
yeah,
play
you can
them,
replay them, but plot-wise, the game would be all right, Cloud, drive your motorcycle. You never need to do this again for the plot.
Brief thing. What was? I forget. What was the English 3? Was that 5?
I couldn't tell you, my dude.
I would have to double check.
3 was 6.
Okay, because
Yeah. It was only at 7 they actually renumbered.
okay, so I think actually my first FF game I think was 3 or 4 because I played the HD tablet remaster of the game, or the DS remaster that got ported to mobile devices.
I know I say this, God, that makes me think you're so young. I know you're not X, but fuck.
When did you actually play? Did you play it on the tablet? The tablet
I bought
version?
it as a DS game. Where
Okay,
back when I was a
Okay.
kid who basically rented DS games because I could have the rental service as a kid. So
No,
Okay, I'm about to say, if your first Final
if it was
Fantasy
the
something you
tablet port, that would be I would have to talk about that.
I bought it
aging.
because I remember playing it as a DS game once. I'd be like, fuck,
Okay,
let's
yeah,
do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I played a
14's
few of the
my
DS
only.
ports.
I think 14's the only mainline Final Fantasy I've played.
It's so weird because I played one that's because literally the one I played was it was all about the job system. It was really just kind of do a chain of events into kind of a story that wasn't there.
That's 3.
Okay, well, yeah, that was 3.
Yeah, it might have been literally because remember if it was on the DS, they renumbered them.
It was because everything is like everyone actually like decent looking models and stuff.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, that's
they
4
turned
has
it
a
into
story.
the remake on 3 was 3D and stuff with all the Unites.
Yeah,
They did a lot of work on those. Man, that just makes you think. Started saying this made me think like, what? How would I pitch Final Fantasy as a franchise to somebody these days, right?
It's a bunch of staples with different settings and.
But
menus.
like, but what I mean is like, where it's like trying to get somebody into. I know I'm opening a can of worms here, chat. It's like trying to get somebody into Fate. What do you pitch as the first Final Fantasy? Because, like, I don't know, unless I knew somebody was, like, a hardcore RPG head, I don't know if I would be like, oh, you should just pick up the Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster.
Because it's like, maybe you don't, because again, like, the first, like, 3 to 4 are, like, kind of, are very grindy in different ways.
Well,
I would
also,
say
like,
that-
they're very story slim.
I would say that they are RPGs of their time. They're like a good
Yeah.
representation.
And they are very, very classic RPGs because, especially for, like, for 1 and 3 especially, 2 actually has some story beats where your characters are supposed to be characters, but, like, 1 and 2 are just, you are fighter, you are thief.
If I'm gonna be real, if I was gonna actually recommend someone to play as their first Final Fantasy, I think I would actually offer the Final Fantasy X, 10, 2 HD remasters, because 10, you know, for what people say, is I think probably like across the board, probably the safest. I want to say.
Is it weird that I'd
It's the
recommend
most
6, honestly?
indicative of-
Well, no, that's the thing.
6 is a classic.
6 is a classic, but 6 is a classic. But you have to think is, people don't want to admit this. 6 has character flow. There's a fuck ton of characters in there, and they come and go as they fucking please.
Half of them
And
don't
then
matter.
you can
sadly.
you can lose a character.
Yeah. Like I said, this is what I'm saying. 6 is good. 6 is a masterpiece. 6 is a wonderful piece of storytelling, and I heartily recommend people play it. I will not recommend it to them as their first Final
It's one of my
Fantasy.
favorite examples of like quietly choosing a perfect character, a main character.
But also, another thing is also to think about is there's no, like, I don't think there's, like, a 3D remaster of it. It's only high-def pixel, which can turn some people off. Not everybody. I appreciate a good, classic pixel game, but that's because I literally, right now, chat, my foot is against my dresser, in the top drawer of which is my Super Nintendo.
But like 10 is turn-based, but it still uses the ATB. It has a leveling up system, but the sphere grid is unique enough that you can see like the weird fiddly bits about it. It's not laden down with like side content, but there's still enough like around to distract you if need be. It's like Final Fantasy X is, I think, like 10 and 10-2, because then you go into 10-2, and that's when you get the weird shit that Final Fantasy will fucking do sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Done
I'm also
me.
thinking about if someone's a former MMO player, you could also recommend them 12.
Well,
No,
it'll be-
actually,
it'll be
I
my number
would say
two.
this. I would also say this. A lot of people make the comparison between 12 and an MMO. Again, as I am literally playing Final Fantasy 14, and I am, one of 12's strongest soldiers, they're not really that similar.
They have on a basic level of gameplay. There's a lot of similarities with them.
If
There's
someone was
all
a
the
Xenoblade Chronicles fan and they wanted to play Final Fantasy, I would recommend them 12.
That's actually a better comparison.
Yeah, because it's not. I mean, I think it was like some MMOs back in the day, but the gameplay from Zodiac Age is fairly untouched from the original version, barring a couple of fixes, and it's not really like playing, for instance, 14. Like, I would
But-
recommend a 14 player go back and play 12 for the story beats and similarities, than because the gameplay is that similar.
This is more of a Dallas question, but I would ask how close 12 is to WoW, because that still would be more people's.
I mean, I don't know if
reference.
I don't know much about classic WoW, but I don't think it's very similar because, like, I can boil down the gameplay loop for mostly pretty simpler. Basically, imagine a Final Fantasy, like you're picturing a 10 or a 7 or whatever, and that you have that little drop menu you pull open, but instead of actually pulling up like a timed battle, it's all just real-time timers. and you're in the open world. Like, it's still driven by menus and stuff, but it's not very different.
Damn law.
Is the thing we need to see the thing you just posted? Because that's
I
pretty
hope you win
good.
that fight.
That's not me. That's a guy in a chicken suit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Or chocobo suit.
I find it hilarious that we actually do need to differentiate.
Oh, it's great because they're a Reaper, and when they activate Reaper mode, the chicken suit goes away.
Oh, that's great.
But, like, you know, I'm still going to double down on 10 and 10 too, because I think that has a lot, like, the most quote-unquote Final Fantasy there is without being too offensive in any particular direction.
Yeah.
And I guess
I haven't played 10-2, so feel free to take my opinion with a grain of salt, but I also don't think fondly of 10-2, mainly because it's that one director.
I don't know which director that is.
He did the third birthday.
oh, Nomura.
No.
No.
Wow. Even Axe will give Nomura shit for something he was involved in at
Nomura
all.
is part of the reason. Nomura was also remember part of the actual script team for third.
No, I mean the guy who's like, I need
He's
to
a
have,
director.
like... Yeah.
I forgot the time until Omega called my shit. Oh wait, that's
We've
wrong.
reached a point where it's just a really weird hate on Nomura. I remember seeing people talk about how people were blaming Nomura for the problems they had with his 16 script.
I know, that was so...
Literally not involved. He is busy being
on
like a gameplay director for 7 Rebirth, which also, by the way, is not his sole project. Kitase and the other head writer, I think it's Nojima, are also involved from 7. Fun fact, Nomura is why the parts that you like about 7, or at least the parts that aren't awful, exist. Because Nojima and Kitase wanted to do a lot meaner stuff. There's a paradrop in the third disc of Final Fantasy VII, and I think it was Nojima, the head writer's original idea, was that you'd pick, your 3 party members, and then everybody else would fucking die. And Nomura was like, no, don't do that.
It doesn't fit the tone of 7.
It doesn't fit the final tone of 7. I think 7 was going to be a little spicier
It's about
and
the death of the
edgier,
planet.
but yeah, it's not as much. We'll see how remake turns out. As much as I love 7, I cannot in good conscience straight up recommend either the original, all the ports of the original 7, or obviously remake unfinished. Remake's like an amazing game, but it's something that
It's
I
not
would
done.
I would have to tell people, okay, if you get hooked on this, you're gonna be waiting like 10 years before the whole thing is done. Well, it's probably like 6-ish years from now, but you know what I mean.
Although they made a gamble, we don't know how that's going to work out yet.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be fine, but we don't
It's a
actually know
bold
what they're
strategy,
doing.
but let's see if it plays off.
Report back to Alice. I do at least
this is good.
appreciate the power of doing weird random tasks to get people to like me again, because I have been completely no-braining this quest solving.
Oh, shit.
Gotta
I
fight
know, I
some
was
sharks.
like, there's been no mention of like what's going on the stream. I'm like, wait a second.
I'm just thinking about it in my brain. I'm like, all right, we're gonna fight some sharks. I delivered some seasick medicine earlier.
I gotta go to my island.
I just start that, but
Nonsense.
every time I think about it, it's like I don't know if I want to put hours in right now.
Yes, because you could be doing other things that'll make your numbers go big. Big numbers.
I was more thinking about something outside of 14, but sure.
I think he's jonesing to get back into the Halo 3.
Actually, I was thinking about something else, but that's also.
Oh, okay, fuck you, I guess.
Is it FGO or Nikkei?
Neither.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate.
No, because that never worked anymore.
We're just gonna play the guessing game. I
Oh my
feel like
God.
Axis beat Dead Space, so it can't be that one.
I was gonna play it again, but I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna probably wait a month on that.
I'm wondering what
Lucky,
games
just
are-
quickly.
Our most
I
compassionate
get invited
acquaintances
to a party in
return.
Bosnia.
For your
There's
deeds, we owe you many
including me,
thanks.
there's 4 healers. Let's go.
If I go join
Makes me
Boston
think of
podcast-
that PV team of just 4 white mages. Them all like someone's getting stun locked to death.
but something
Yep, there's nothing growing in my
tells me
fields.
our thanks
Everyone
are
is
not
starving.
sufficient.
Anarchy is
The
imminent.
strange thing is, I was
I'm not fucking
certain
ever
you
going violent.
understood our
Fucking
position.
Lucky's cursing
And
me
yet
in the
here
brain
you
now,
are with
okay.
that same
That's what I
look
do.
in your eyes and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
And he will immediately forget about it in 5 seconds and not feel better about it.
Feel better or worse? I don't know. What
Yeah,
you're
I
thinking.
don't know where he's going
Yeah,
on.
that depends.
The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always
yeah.
known
Do I wanna
this,
grow
that
leeks?
one
Yeah, I wanna
day
grow
you
some
would have
fucking
no
leeks.
choice but to stand up to the Empire.
And some
I say to you
radishes.
that day is today, and come once
Actually, you know,
more
let's
to
look.
ask
Let's,
that you
let's
join
just
us in
let's
the
just
fight.
buy all the seeds.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know
All right,
this.
Gardner man, garden.
We all know this.
Thank you, friendly man with awful haircut.
His haircut's fine.
Wait, which one are you talking
came
about?
And took
Rasho.
our Doman brothers
I do not
They
like
will
this hair on
torture
his
them.
model.
for her sport,
Oh yeah, the guy who
Murder.
looks like a
for
Rogadin.
her satisfaction.
Yeah.
I thought he was a bro.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
I just drop.
So we attack and get butchered for our
I'm
trouble,
so horrible.
or do naught
At
and
one.
let them have their pound of flesh.
Taking care of my island.
Contest
I'm
Kuzaks.
so sorry.
Animal Crossing's hard sometimes.
Well,
If
hopefully
this
at least
be
in Final
our
Fantasy
choice,
14, Tom Nook's
I
not
say
after
we
your
suffer
ass.
the ignominy.
Wait, shit, is Tataru just
we
Tom Nook?
endure.
Yeah.
We survive. There is no better
Fuck,
path.
I've closed the conspiracy circle.
Where the fuck do I go again? Where the? Alright.
Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution.
Them all food.
We will wait for a sign. Such
I
is
am
the
sorry.
judgment of the
I am
Confederacy.
horrible. I just need to make sure I
So
have
that's it then.
more
You're just
food.
going to
I need to
abandon
give him
them
like 2
to
weeks of
her.
food. I'll always remember
They'd
like
die
every
for
other
you,
week.
you know, for the Confederacy.
How many animals do I
They
have?
would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
Trying to remember where I get to the island now.
Okay. Morbid dry docks.
Okay.
Let's see. What's 16 times 7 times 2?
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go.
224. So if I get
It's exceedingly
20,
reckless, in fact, and you may not
224
come to
things of
despise me for
food, that
having
should
suggested
take
it.
care of my animals for 2 weeks.
Assuming we survive, that is. The question being, do you trust me?
It's a great. Both of these are great responses to Alice saying, "Do you trust me?" I could be a magic 8-ball. Ask me again later. No, do you even need to ask?
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
I want to
Then
do
let us
something
roll the
incredibly
dice.
reckless and stupid. I'm in.
Alphino knows exactly what
If
he's
it's a
doing with
sign
this
you want,
being
we
his
shall
field
give you
team.
one rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second
That's
thought.
105 servings.
Mega, I wish you the best. You have to roll dice.
You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Dome, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade and freed Isari,
30.
we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
Oh, okay, perfect. I got just enough. That should
What, there's
last
3 of you just like that?
2 weeks. So as long as I remember the weekend, the week after next week, or before then, preferably, everyone will get fed. And everyone will be happy.
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on her own. But the how of it is not your concern. If we succeed, you help us liberate Isari. If we fail, you lose nothing.
I already unlocked most basic
simple enough
functions yet,
wager.
so, like,
If you have the stones for it.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
If you have the stones.
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
Alright, max that out.
Actually, yeah, getting another look at this guy, it's a big guy with anime hair. Like anime twink hair.
What does that even mean?
It doesn't mean much anything.
Okay, fine.
Axe wants all things to be hyper-specific, just like him. It must have exactly one definition, and then I need 40 more words.
No, I more meant does everyone call... okay.
This man literally has the hair of the Persona 3 male protagonist. That's what we mean.
Okay.
Okay.
In that context, yes, this makes sense. Anime twink hair.
Got it. We
I
saw
love the P3 protagonist.
I mean, he's certainly not
He's just
anything
a
else.
soft boy.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah,
skinny.
but listen.
He's a small soft boy.
Yeah, but like, there was
He's
a bunch of other
absolutely
stuff
not-
in that game too that aren't twins.
Well, I mean, how soft can he be when he's a doll?
The P3
Sorry.
man, he is not a nasty crime boy, okay? He is a sad soft boy.
Don't even do that much crime in 5.
We do some crimes in 5.
Yeah, but you don't... Okay.
Axe, I
Okay,
want to
wait,
ask
okay.
you this. Are you sure you want to get into an argument with these guys about that right now?
Remember, Omega has
We
a...
might not. Okay, we might not do quote unquote crime, but we do severally morally and ethically questionable objects in the pursuit of our own desires.
Yes, you do
One,
that,
yes, we do a lot of ethically questionable stuff. 2, I am actually pretty sure that even if it's a supernatural context, a lot of the stuff you do is definitely a criminal invasion of privacy, and we do a lot of trespassing at P5.
True, but in most cases, that's part of the bit, unless it... I guess I'm
But
more
it's a,
used to
there's a
crime-
lot
I'm
of
used to
real
other-
life,
to other kind
lot
crimes
of real
than
life,
crime based.
real life trespassing. Let's not even get to also the fact that
Conspiracy?
Futaba does a lot of internet crime,
Actually, she does
some of
actual
which we've
cracking.
asked for. But
She did actual cracking.
All right, island has been saved. Anarchy retreats.
I must now build a house.
where did Lise go?
I
I did
flee.
a lot of shit to build a house.
Quest objective. Search for Lise.
Let's see here. All right,
Do I
so
have
house
to
has
search
been
for
taken
Lise
care
under the
of.
sea?
Yes, I will probably do. Loth, you want? Oh wait, are you in Basha right now, Loth?
Yeah, I can, but I can help out.
Oh no, don't worry about it.
Like, I just finished the thing.
Okay, I'm
Too late, I'm leaving.
You son of a bitch!
I'm on my island, so I can leave
How
whenever.
dare you? How dare you put yourself at my convenience?
Look, I just got enhanced asylum. I need to go somewhere safe.
Let's go and consider my hotbar.
But yes, White Mage is at 78.
Always. Anyway, I was gonna go do our weekly raid. So who wants in?
I'm in.
I'm in.
Alrighty. Baldur's not in because they're playing Baldur's Gate 2. The more I see about Baldur's Gate 3, the more I am inclined to get it. All I need is someone to tell me that yes, there is a fucking hot like demon, woman, or succubus that you can like date, and I'll be like, I'm fucking there.
There
Almost
might be
sure.
sure. Listen,
I'd be more
tell you
surprised if
this.
there wasn't.
The
Sorry.
game's about 150 hours on average to about 200 something. If
Yeah,
you
I know.
try to do most things, and it also has a bunch of choice-based things that lock you out of major content or continuously over the game. So that's, if that's you're okay with, go ahead. You just understand you'll be gone for 2 months at the minimum.
No.
Lucky would just get out a tiny yelp and then just disappear into the void as Baldur's Gate 3's gates close.
You underestimate my ability to fucking to oh god, what's the word I want to say? I don't want to say multi-drip, but just to push something down and pick something else up. I have Final Fantasy 16, a game I've been jonesing up for months, and I was just all like, not now. Divinity 2, let's go.
I don't think it's procrastinate, but I think it's just internally delegate.
Oh yeah, if you ever want to do a thing with that, feel free to give me a shout. I can reinstall that on my computer anytime.
As
Yeah,
you know, fucking
Axe and
some
Alt. Well,
reasons.
actually, I'm gonna
I
count
cannot
Alter out. I'm pretty sure
afford
Alter is.
Although we'll totally over that.
I don't know if I can drag it. I don't know if we can drag rape Alter from Baldur's Gate 2 right now.
I mean, I could. I can. I have ways. I know how to do it.
Oh, Axe has methods.
I know how to. I know what to do, but makes it work for him.
Just lay down like a pitfall trap or put Android 21 on.
No. You don't understand. He wasn't playing Baldur's Gate for so long because he was hoping he'd play it with me, and it would never worked on my computer. So I have some strings I can pull.
Oh, I see. We're going with the guilt trap now, Axe. I see.
Also,
so manipulation.
Motherfucker.
I didn't hear what Axe yelled.
Axe
What?
and Lucky. Oh, sorry. What did you yell, Axe?
I stood out of my chair, ran around my room, and then like did a pose in front of my mic and said, "That's how it works, motherfucker. It works every time."
I mean, Axe is not wrong.
Also, I'd like to
I'm laughing internally that Axe had to get up and run around and make a pose for this.
I know. He had to psych himself up, but in Crow General, I believe, Ultra is actually responding to you guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in the stream.
Oh, he's fucking listening. Never mind.
Yeah, he posted the stream too.
Plan is over. Plan is a failure.
Oh, you outed yourself!
I thought he was too busy doing his own shit again.
And now we have exposed Axe for the criminal mastermind he is.
I should be called a mastermind at all. Sorry, guys.
I am okay to do Divinity 2 stuff at some point. Yeah.
The altar has to come in and defend his honor.
Yes.
I mean, I knew you'd do it anyway, regardless of what you did.
No.
But
I'm gonna step away for
yeah,
a second.
no, I know.
I'll be right back, chat.
No, I've actually been playing a lot around with mods of Divinity.
No, not though.
I was actually looking at the mods for Divinity. I'm sorry, who's talking?
It's you, I'm sorry.
Well, no, I was just gonna talk more about Divinity 2 and just stuff I've been fucking around with, so it's not that important.
I was just gonna quickly chime in with this.
What is this?
Why does this exist?
Again, Halo was just the football culture for most people.
Okay, I see that. Oh, Omega's getting closer.
Alright, let's swap
I think he's probably like getting really close to the first trial, probably, right?
Megan, would you mind telling me what your main scenario quest is right now?
Under the sea. He
stepped away.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, I was gonna
We
say.
gave him a diversion.
Don't
His
want
main
to. Sorry, Law.
His main scenario quest is under the sea.
Okay, hang on. I will double check the list then.
I was gonna use Save the Lyrics, but you know, probably not the best idea while we're streaming.
Up on the shore, they work all day. Do, 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 do.
I should remember that shit.
I had to play it once, sing it for a fucking school play thing.
I understand. I am sorry for you.
Let's see. If he's on Under the Scene, then he has to complete that one and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That 6th, and then the 7th one will be that one.
The one.
If we don't distract him and get it done before the stream's over.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Okay.
Challenge impossible.
But yeah, what mods were you looking at?
Well, I've just been looking at mods. I'm just seeing, because like I said, I got enough of a handle on the game. I'm like, okay, this is what I like about the game, and this is what I don't like. So let me see if there's mods to fix the latter. And I've been like, I saw a lot of people liking like the class rebuild mods. I'm all like, that's too complex for me. I don't want to go too fucking on that. I saw one that's all like, I saw one that was just all like, if you use a potion, you get an empty bottle back, and I'm like, sick, give me that.
Yeah, that one's pronounced. I think I used that.
Welcome back, Omega.
I got one. Actually, I'll ask one. I should later.
Yeah, I had to go take a piss before I swim across this ocean.
Understandable.
Okay, I'll just message you just so I don't confuse Omega.
Righto. Alright, but I'm going as summoner, as I usually do.
I'm machinist because I don't feel like tanking.
I can probably go as white mage when you.
Actually, if you're tank, I'll be off tank.
Well, no, we're about to go do normal raids. I mean, see, now that Access fucking like called that shit out, now I keep getting. We're about to go do the weekly raids.
I can hop on.
Alright, I guess.
Pardon me, Omega, because I just remembered something. Because Axe and I mentioned it, and you mentioned it to us yesterday. Halo 3, it does have full-player co-op. Would you like to join us for that?
ODST, specifically.
Well, no, Halo 3 itself also has full-player co-op.
I could do that, yeah. I think Halo 3 runs okay on my current machine.
Because where we're at right now, Axis has reached the Covenant level.
I have 3 levels left. It's probably get it done in like 3 hours, maybe.
I would love to join too if there was another spot, but there's a lot of other stuff. I don't know if I'd be able to do Baldur's Gate 2 and then Final Fantasy 14 stuff and maybe Divinity stuff and also Halo stuff. Maybe
The offer is out there. You don't need to take it. I'm not gonna hold you at gunpoint saying, "Get in here."
Come on, we're playing Halo. Get in here.
Get in, loser.
Yeah, it's just, you know, just drive over the Warthog, and it's Sergeant Johnson. Get in, loser. Fight the cops.
We're playing some Bible games.
Let's see, because it's like all we've got left is we got the last bits of 3 ODST and then Reach, and then I think first Halo's optional for us.
But that's only 2-player though. That's Halo 1.
Yeah. I mean, I said for sure that I would want to be there for Reach, but if you're okay with 3, I can.
I was expecting to join release for ODST because that done release in like 2 sessions.
ODST is very short, yeah.
I also did have to take Axe aside and show him the trailers for ODST and Reach because those were good.
Yes,
cool.
Fucking live-action trailers they did. It's such a shame the Halo TV series is bad because it should have been good.
I think I understand it's like it's not because Halo's not a story about its characters. It's necessarily about a war.
Yeah. I mean, and to be fair, Mr. Chief, you know, John 117 is like an iconic FPS type protagonist because he really do just be like, he just fights Covenant and doesn't afraid of anything. Like, that's just what he does.
Like how many wars beforehand?
I'll just say quickly this before I stop talking about Halo, just so, you know, other people can say things. But Axe and I had a moment where it was like, look at Master Chief in Halo 3. He is the best textured thing in this entire thing.
Everything else is kind of ugly.
3's a little
like,
smudgy,
he looks
yeah.
immaculate. He looks like I can fucking. He looks like a PS4 texture.
You could eat off of him.
You guys are...
I wouldn't, but I could believe you.
Anyway, sorry about the Halo tangent.
That is fine. We have been all over this place.
It's not a bad thing.
You know what, Lucky? You are correct. I am a Halo tangent.
That's why I said it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that is actually the name of one of the AI monitors, Penitent Tangent.
Yeah.
I don't remember what number he is. Bungie is obsessed with weird number combos.
2401. I think.
Oh, yeah. 2401, Penitent Tangent. Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh,
if you're about to ask how I know this,
oh, yes,
it's because
I liked him.
I played a bit with Axe recently and we got past that cutscene.
Oh, okay.
my memory is weird.
Blur made some great cutscenes.
Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get ice cream up, and then we're gonna do weekly raids. So everyone prep up, because the minute I get back, I'm hitting ready.
Alrighty. Alright, cool.
Getting an ice cream.
Yeah, you're about ice cream, actually. I'd like to do something. But, it's like, Blur made some great cutscenes. I'm kind of sad Brute stopped looking at gorillas and now just became reptile gorillas, I guess?
They're not reptiles. It's just the armor they're wearing, you bitch.
It's just, they're not furry anymore.
I mean,
okay,
fur
I see.
textures are hard.
They've always been big dummies.
No. Axe wants it to be real furry.
No, I meant like...
Fur textures are hard.
I meant earlier to the anniversary furry, where it's like they look like actual gorillas.
That's because Blur probably spent 9 billion processor cycles animating all of their hair strands.
Fair. They did.
Halo 2 Anniversary came out way after.
Do you think it's just because they invented the concept of the Master Chief Collection that they didn't actually do a remaster of Halo 3? Or was, like, Halo 2 Anniversary, like, not worth it somehow for them? I don't know.
Right, but as I've noticed is that... This is a weird... I don't know. Someone can tell me this is a weird take, but it's like, I've noticed that whenever one gets people shade for people like 343 with Halo, I don't blame the direction they took, because that's the direction 3 was taking from 2.
So, Axe finished 3, then
I
we'll
will
talk.
understand. Okay.
Finish 3, ODST, and Reach, and then we'll talk.
Fair enough.
Well, then,
One of the
Loth,
reasons-
you have to take him through Halo 4 so you can see the break.
I mean, Halo 4 is in the collection.
I mean, yeah, but I have to download it. I don't want to add that many gigabytes to my...
The real curse.
The only reason why I
It's like
mentioned
70
that is because
gigabytes.
one of the most awful things they did with the collection is they removed the thank you message Bungie had at the end of Halo Reach.
That's a bit.
Yeah.
disappointing.
That's sad.
I guess because it's meant to be the finale, because it's meant to be the full circle thing. But come on.
Well, also
Yeah, the
it
ending of-
was literally like Bungie was like, okay, we're gonna be fucking done. Ooh, look, Dragon Pals.
I'm at least
Look
seeing
at
all
this
3
place.
as being a decent conclusion, because it's like 3 is my favorite game so far, out of being like its actual payoff,
We
actual story compared to the
appear
first
to
two,
be
which is kind
standing
of
inside
setting
a
setup.
giant bubble.
I had to put it to Axe that basically the first 2 games were born.
And I agree to it.
There we go. Here's Return with Ice Cream.
Yep.
I do.
What flavor?
Well,
It is.
I thought I heard
What do they
familiar
call this?
voices.
Is it purple?
Look at how jelly you were.
It is.
I think
It's,
I know which one it is.
It's
Soroban, what are you doing here?
It's raspberry something chip. I don't remember if they call it black chip
What a
or
curious question.
chocolate chip.
I live.
But
Oh,
it's
okay.
basically raspberry. It's raspberry ice cream with chocolate chips.
Okay,
that's
that's not the purple ice cream I was thinking of. I was thinking of ube, which is a Filipino
this
ice
is the
cream
home of the blue
color,
coat.
flavor, not color.
Oh no,
That is,
isn't that eggplant?
Just so.
Yeah,
I bid
purple
you
yams.
welcome to
Purple yams.
Tamamizu.
That's what it was.
Sounds interestingly textured.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Wow, do you guys see that white meat like Sauron portrait? Like,
Yeah, the one with the giant eye in the back. Yeah, I saw that shit.
yeah. What the hell is that?
Fucking Sauron.
I was looking at Discord, sorry.
Oh hey, lucky, it worked.
What?
Your picture.
Oh yeah, no, I made sure to fix it.
My picture broke.
Get him, Loft. Get him.
Wrong press.
Give cock the smack.
Let's not confuse Omega too
I
hard.
was gonna start making like dog barking noises, but then you said that I'm like, that'll be
All
real
right.
wet.
Well, apparently because my psyche is so fragile, we're gonna deaf mute it. Chat gets to sit in silence. We're gonna wait a little bit and make Axe feel bad about his life, and then we'll be back. Now, all this stuff is still like 1 or 2 less than the shit I've already got, I think. I'll keep accepting quests. I'll position the camera. It's very funny.
No, it's a tag.
It's a tag for some things.
Or
yes.
is it
It's
just
stupid.
Dom?
Like how there's femdom.
Yeah, I know, but like from what I understand, especially in hentai culture, it's kind of an assumed that the male is the dominant in, and if it's not, then it's just femdom.
Yeah.
It is true. Usually, male dom is considered vanilla, but strictly speaking, it is one of those things that
Some
technically you
people
should tag.
prefer vanilla. I like chocolate chip.
It's just like that's what I was thinking about. I was just like, yeah, no, technically male domination should be like the genre thing, but just the way that things are written, that it's just one of those unspoken things. I guess.
I mean, it may just be depending on
hold on.
where you are browsing your tag collection, because obviously there
Was
are
that-
different websites that have different rules about this. But
True.
because it is the default, it may not be included by default, much like how we should assume that you don't need to necessarily tag the penis in the vagina. Because that is also considered to be the default, and therefore, if you had to tag everything that was that, you'd have a lot of tags.
If that more matters for like audio stuff or like erotica.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like websites like AO3 are definitely in the
Welcome,
robust
guests.
tagging game.
Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his.
I didn't stab because I would have died
negotiations.
anyway. Otherwise, but Alter died, so I guess it was moot.
I was too busy playing Simon Says.
What?
This guy has a hat.
Dancer.
Dancer.
Oh,
We thank you for your hospitality.
that took
on
me a
the
second. I'm
order.
sorry.
It's been
Pray forgive
it's
me,
been
my
a hot.
But I wish to discuss an
second.
urgent matter.
Rear
I assume you're not used to being able to actively pause the situation again, right?
Axe is dead.
You lived.
Ow.
I live, I die, I live again.
I've still not seen that movie.
It's pretty good.
Live, die, repeat.
No, Mad Max.
Fury Road.
Oh, Fury
Pretty
Road.
solid.
Okay, yeah.
Good movie.
It's a good movie. Yeah. It's the only Mad Max movie I've seen.
There's only two.
Honestly, same.
So,
You seek to compel our
Are there more than
brothers
two?
Yes.
I think there's 4.
Yeah, there's like 4
Oh, wow.
of them. Yeah. No.
With Mel
Oh,
There
that's
were
what I
there
know.
were there were 3 of
There's a
the
trilogy.
Gibson era, and then there was the later one, Fury Road. And I think they
there's,
were
like, some
working on
animations,
making
right?
another one, but it didn't line up.
They made some animations afterwards.
The Mad Max is also very weird because like
I've heard
most
that.
people think of it as a post-apocalyptic story. The actual original Mad Max
Happened during
movie,
the fall.
yeah, is like just apocalyptic.
What was that?
It's weird. But yeah, then
Why
there's
is so many people dead?
That's
Don't know.
There was a
Beyond
stack and
Underground.
people
We
didn't
know that
stack.
two clans have your
people
So why do
differences,
people die?
but what with you being
Because they're
Why do
stupid.
people die
brothers
when they are killed?
and all, we
Because we're not
thought
good
you might
enough.
be able to share some
I don't know what you're talking about. I am more than enough.
or something.
I am dying for your sins.
Why
Good,
the
I haven't
BA no
seen it
die?
today.
And then he will come back in 3 days.
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of
God,
our
I had to lean
wisdom.
my chair around to catch a glimpse of this floating manta ray in the
Are you
corner
gonna
of
die
my
for that?
screen.
Yeah. So just
Yep.
quickly, because
Sorry,
All
Lon.
I
creation
looked
is
over and
a
saw
tapestry
that on stream like a
through
few
which the
minutes ago.
divine is
Someone was
interwoven.
Axe was also running away with a stack marker.
Kami are legion.
I was running away to show it was
They
because there
can
was
be
a
found
thing on the
in
floor.
the great and the small.
I mean, Axe is bad at
no,
stacks. We know this.
I swear it's either Architect or Caesar who was just standing there on a chair watching Omega.
It's Architect.
Okay.
Lurking.
Good work, Architect.
I'm
We
in
need someone to keep-
I don't know what y'all was talking
Though
about.
they come and go as they please,
You're
they
fine.
favor certain
I
vessels.
put this chair underwater. That's a joke.
The ancient, the precious, the
If
exquisite.
only it wasn't so heavy.
We Kojin covered
Alright, I know what I'm doing.
vessels these
Oh, no.
treasures.
Yeah, this part's the easy
We
part.
go forth and bring them home
I lost.
to keep them
Hey.
safe and bask in their divinity. They bring
Hey, we have a second tank.
prosperity
Forgetting we
and
do.
joy to us and our children.
Yeah, I think I've seen the name Donovan Stryker around somewhere before.
Yet,
It seems
are
familiar.
we to seek these
I swear I've
treasures
seen it in like
above
maybe CC.
if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are? Wiser to join with them. So
wall.
resolved the Red Kojin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their
Thank you for the
subjects
shake it
to
off.
see. So the
Oh,
Red
that was actually him who
masquerade
gave
as
that time.
mercenaries who seek
I'll
money
say it louder. Thank you.
and
Take it
never
off.
speak of their faith.
Oh, yeah,
in
also
the
we gotta coordinate
presence.
our
honor the
hardware
divine.
tactician in Samba.
They deny it.
Cool
A
down, so.
twisted and
You
misguided
can do the next one.
path.
I'll do the one
Alright,
after.
cool.
It got dark.
I got some lip balm. My lips.
What are you thinking about lip balm in a time like this?
My lips are very dry
Aye,
right now.
aye.
Try lips.
Army
Try
will
lips
not
to be pretty
abide such
irritating.
foolishness.
Help, he's charging up the
Ah,
tank
nah,
buster.
don't lick him
Give me a
now.
second.
To their sorrow.
Lip balm.
Dre has lip habit.
I mean, I can't
I'm
fault
waiting
you.
for after we're done. So I can
Also,
do
Chad,
it.
I like how to talk about the cutscene that's actually playing here.
And, all right,
Because
I guess I'm
wasn't
gonna grab
silent.
a.
I like how Lisa's standing there with her arms folded, nodding her head like she understands what the
Alright,
fuck is
I'm back.
going on.
While our red brothers live by the sword, we blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Alas,
Oh shit, I didn't
Men
actually
distinguish
see about what I
not
wanted to actually
between
get for my
our
fucking
clans.
gear. Son of a
and
bitch. Oh well.
judgment for the doings
I'll
of
make
the
it
red falls unjustly
I think I'm done with
upon the blue.
accessories for now, so...
Thus do men
I'm
grow
gonna
more
remember
and
I'm gonna remember
more
accessories for like all my other
reluctant to deal
main
with us,
classes.
denying us our treasures.
Is anyone gonna fight
This
me for
cannot
pants?
continue.
No, I don't need pants.
I got pants last week.
On that point, we are in
Sure.
agreement.
I
You are
think
willing
I
to
think
aid
I
our
need
cause then?
boots. Let me double check.
There is
Alright,
a
then.
way.
I'm probably gonna go for
May
head and
be driven
arms
to
then.
retreat into their shells. But to share with you this knowledge
Alright, I
is to
can't check my
reveal
chocobo.
secrets of the divine.
Style back women.
Assurances must first be had. Trust forged. A bargain struck.
Well said, Elder.
Actually,
In
I,
great
I
crises
do
is
have
great
two
profit
pants
to be had.
here, but I can
Delight
confirm
not
next time.
overmuch in such things, Sorobun.
Let's see.
Now, tell our guests
Yeah,
what
I'm gonna want
must
better
be
rings.
done.
I like the way that the shell and all that works well with the Japanese armor they've got wearing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've
Kojin
no
are
idea
great.
what we've gotten ourselves into, but
And
so
also
far so good,
Zoroban
right?
with the deepest voice you've ever done.
Yep, Lise just literally said she has no idea what the hell's going on. She's like, I have no idea what we've gotten ourselves into. Look at you standing there
Kojin are pretty
nodding.
baller.
Yes, the Kojin are rad. Alright,
They're
Zoroban,
just
what's
they're
up?
just nice like merchant turtle people.
Ah! You need one of those, okay.
Got the
This ancient cultural artifact of ours that has been taken.
And it's fallen into the ocean.
I'm gonna get an air tank.
I got pants.
I got gauntlets. Or sorry, greaves.
I
Yeah,
double
red
check my other
chores,
side.
sea snow shells.
640 here, so.
Urchin?
How many? It's 2 for
Oh,
boots,
why
right?
do I gotta deal
Yes.
with the fucking Uniki?
I might go for a pair of boots actually too, because that's like 2
Damn
of
it,
them.
Alice. Whatever, I need to go
You
try
can
this
swap
weird
off
underwater rock.
back and forth depending on how many boots appear and drops.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a smart idea.
Topside.
For convenience, we put an aetherite here.
Yeah, they better.
Appreciate it actually.
This place is fucking
You'll-
underwater.
You'll use that one a lot actually.
I remember distinctly swimming here and being like, and being in the middle of the ocean, passing over the Ethernet marker, being like, aha, I see.
I'm so annoyed that Ruby Price is such an awkward place to get to.
Yeah.
This whole segment is a thing.
There's no convenient aetherite for the entire bottom half of the map.
Yep.
Especially when like the quest sent you that area. You're like, no.
There yet.
Daily so requests that these side quests are painful.
Actually, the easiest way to get to the bottom side of that map, go to Kagane and take a
Yeah,
boat.
like, it's a bit awkward.
I mean, I feel like that's intended.
Still a bit of a walk.
You sound like people who spend fucking extra 5 minutes finding parking in the grocery store instead of just parking far away and walking 2 minutes.
True.
I can take all these back in one trip.
No, I mean,
I more. Why did I say that?
at the very least, this is because this is virtual. It's not as much of a concern. If this was practical, it would be a concern because there's a lot of fucking water. Okay, no, Uniku is crap.
It's also just more how like
Kill a
it's
bunch of these guys.
you have to swim. It's like if you go for guy, you have to swim like using chunks. So it's just. But you have fun. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, but that's a long way off.
Yeah, it takes work.
Ah, it's a spider. Does it make us fighting? At first I thought it's a turtle. No, it's a crab.
Harvest the tree before we go. Damn it! Sick.
I was flashbanging my words.
Hey, Loft, don't take jump scare.
What?
I'm on
Oh,
take.
don't tell me.
Oh, the pain.
So what I'm hearing is I should release my defiance and let you take.
I'd rather
Yeah.
you don't.
No, make Axe tank. Go tank Axe.
I don't know how to take it.
Today you learn.
Learn by doing.
There's only one way. Trial.
Sadly, here's what I'm going to do. Because I do not trust a lot of people to take this fight.
Don't trust
With an
myself
axe.
taking it.
Okay, I'll make sure to run over to Lucky.
Please. Sorry, I was trying to.
I am stuck back here.
Oh, I got you.
Thank you.
The fuck?
What is that? Yeah.
No.
There you go.
Sometimes it's low.
You stay back,
You ain't
little
forgetting
boss
it.
bird.
Alright, that's okay. Now.
Rather than go through this fucking underwater tunnel, I'm going to teleport 4 feet. It's not actually true. It's quite
Yeah.
it's a decent amount of space.
So Axe, I hope you remember that there is a tank stack mechanic.
I do remember that being a thing.
But the teleporting is no problem. When we were rustling up funds for company stuff, I was thinking I could probably chip in some, and everybody took care of it before I was logging in.
Aaron literally donated a fucking million. Just didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
Aaron logs on.
That's very Aaron-made.
Leaves, refuses to elaborate.
Yes,
True.
perfectly correct. Because like I don't know if there's anything immediately I will need Gil for, but if people are looking on stream, they'll notice I have quite a decent amount of it.
Yeah, that one hurts, Axe. Careful.
It does. Like, get it through.
But yeah, no, we do got the level 6 ethereal wheel now in the crafting room. It's not in use right now because we have to actually also build/buy the wheel stands, and oh shit. And the wheel stands are a bit of a pain. Because I was checking market boards. They can run. Thank you, Law. I was checking market boards, and they can run from anywhere from 75k to 150k. And I believe, I'm not entirely sure, but I think they're only one-time use items. So I don't feel necessarily good about spending that much money on a buff that'll last a single day.
Let me just. I'm gonna go drop 200k on the treasure when I'm done with this.
So that means we will have to make them, and making them requires specific materials from the airship runs, which I am working on resolving. Emmy!
I got it.
It does stats.
On that, but once I get that all figured out, I do think I got that. We'll be able to get the tier 3 buff, and I think I do need to ask this: what tier? We can only have one tier 3 buff, and what would you guys' preferred buff want to be?
Honestly, I think my mind is like jackpot or cut costs.
Travel rates.
Yeah, I have no idea what the second thing actually was. It sounded like cut costs.
Yeah, that's the travel rate one. I just don't remember the name of it. It was like
reduced teleportation fees.
Oh, is it? No, it doesn't have a fancy name.
Yeah,
Okay.
Reduced rates.
There it is.
Reduced rate. Okay, thank you.
Oh, he's scoring a touchdown.
Honestly, now that I think about it, cut cost is reduced rates. That's like fucking that's like a fucking JoJo alternative right there.
I heard reduced races, and I was like, oh god.
I was about to say that Lucky, you probably just look at the icons for them and not the names, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
I mean, I guess I could say that was the floaty dude.
Oh, what is it? Yeah, no, Lucky said that thing. I was like, yeah, dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Filthy acts at a reasonable price.
That's pretty good, actually.
Well, like I said, I knew it was reduced rates, but I couldn't remember off the top of my head. But the thing was because I was thinking the alliteration, because it's reduced rates, both R's, and Axe said cut costs, which is both C's. I was just like, huh.
It's CC related.
Right. Hug the.
Also, hey, I learned Ver Flare.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I think I believe it was Chris who said they were also in favor of getting the tier 3 reduced rates, because I believe that reduces it. Actually, I have to double check the number, but it's not a small amount.
What is that symbol?
Especially since
I think money
What's
will
up,
go
Omega?
farther than experience at this point.
I wonder what this red symbol by this guy's name is.
I think that's do not disturb.
Okay.
Busy.
Me.
Oh,
Do not disturb fees.
so you last second.
Alright.
Go to the right one, Axe, please.
Handler one. Alright, TBN.
Yep.
Rampart.
Good work.
No problem, buddy.
Just waiting for the day I actually find a better piece of armor than the idle shader gear, and then I'm gonna completely fuck up my
I've only
plan
Reaper
for,
does
like,
their LB right now.
2 hours.
Listen, if we hit 20, I'm LBing, and no one can stop me.
I mean, sure, it's got a lot of surface area.
Well, Omega, just you wait. It'll be the same when you get to Shadowbringers.
Yeah, I know. I'll be in this gear for like 2 weeks, you know, whatever the tombstone set is, and then I'll just be like, all right, well.
Your
I think the
offerings
cash
have
comes
been
out actually
given
looks
to
pretty
the
good
sea.
for Stormblood.
Uh-oh. Well, I'll see it, I'm sure.
I get
The ritual can begin at last. Come and stand before me, my
Bard did
friends.
That's me.
Alter.
Alter took it from me.
Looks like you still hit. Because if it didn't, I'd be like, damn, dude.
I like the dancer one. I never get to use it.
You did, yeah, I know, but I was like, I'm gonna
yes.
do it.
Listen
Alter just
to my
immediately does it
words,
because I don't get
and
to
let
do it. You
all
could have
your
just said
dude,
something.
he only got
Really
s-
greedy.
Alter only got set up to
Listen to
2.
my
I gave
words
him the
and
shirt.
feel them flow
Wait,
into your
wait,
heart.
what? That's fair.
At first
Oh,
a
should I do that
trickle,
too? I'm sure.
then a flood.
Nah.
Well, to be fair, Lucky said you said you would do it at 20. Did Alter do it before that?
No, he did it at 20, but we were just in a weird place because we were in the middle of mechanics. I wasn't sure, and I couldn't remember if the fucking web bridge would like disintegrate
O
after
calming
it
of
was
the
done. So I was
fathomless
like,
waters of
I'll
the
probably wait
fold,
till after
be
this, and then I was
ascended
gonna
the
fire.
flowing and the becalmed, caretakers
Right.
of the shallows and of the depths.
Yeah, he's doing the prayer.
Receive of us our meager offerings, cleanse these ones of earth and stone, and grant them
Accident,
your
did you-
blessing, that they might drink deep.
Take that one out of
Sorry for
context.
that very
I mean,
scream. I
yeah,
accidentally did my closer and put me in the fucking center when the fucking ring was going around.
Yeah, no,
I was like, I saw what happened. Okay, I'm running to it, and it was like, so you asked me as I was running
Ritual
into
is
it.
complete, my friends.
Strange.
Ugh.
I don't feel any different. Are you sure it worked?
How long can I breathe underwater?
Reasonably. The
Forever.
blessing does have its limits, of
You are
course.
blessed.
While it will allow you to dwell in the depths,
What is
it will
this?
not help you traverse
Okay,
them.
I'm giving the comb to the Reaper, who has
Yeah.
a funny
I
picture.
can swim well enough.
Same.
What is
How
that?
about you, Alize? Oh, like a fish, in contrast to my doggy paddling brother.
Okay, all right. It's just part of the meme.
Oh, that was just amazing, yeah.
You did it. Sorry, we did a dramatic zoom on Alice for her to shit talk how Alphino can't swim. I'm like, okay, all right.
Somehow, the
Oh,
boy
well.
just isn't very buoyant.
I got an 83 on that one.
So I'm just sitting on a low roll on
Skilled or
legs.
no, your bodies are
the boy
ill-suited
is
to the
just that
sea.
buoyant.
Your cause demands alacrity, and you shall have it. But first,
It's
let
one
us
leg
take
piece
to the
down
water.
per foot. I don't know. It's weird with.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Fuck.
What, did you forget?
Did you leave?
Yes.
Oh,
I didn't actually get anything.
I did that last week.
I mean, we could go do it again if you really want to.
I don't know.
Alright then.
I'll do it later.
That's future. It's
Alright.
set that aside for
Lucky.
future Lucky.
Yeah.
He's
Sorry,
lucky
I
to
just-
Lucky.
I just
What does he
looked
want?
over and just saw the fucking stream title. God damn it.
Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, am I gonna
Incredible.
really well?
I could swear I was.
I know what I'm
there.
doing. What?
If evil, why hot?
Yes.
That me.
I can fix her. Ultimate.
I thought about doing that variation, but I felt that
Now
if
I
evil,
shall
why hot
summon
would
for
be
you
shorter.
noble steeds
Yeah,
of
I
great
more enjoy the
strength.
people that be like, yo, I'll make her worse.
Wait, no, my portrait. I forgot I changed my fingers.
Suffer. Suffer, LP Stealer.
I'm dead. I'm on the floor.
What's that big of a deal? Hey, Lucky, let's say yours is always pretty nice. It's like, it's fucking ominous as hell.
That's what I try to strive to be in life.
I
Ominous?
thought you were still
Yes.
naturally intimidating and loud.
Excuse me?
Wow, look
I
at
thought you
them.
were naturally intimidating
I
and
bet they
loud
could
more
take
of
us
the
all the
time.
way to the. And
Well,
so
no,
they
you see,
know.
that's my default nature.
After
You
we
should
won
be
over the
worried when I am
Confederacy,
quiet,
rescued
Axe.
Kasetsu and liberated your respective
He's not wrong.
When
homelands.
Lucky's not on screen, you should be asking, "Where's Lucky?"
Probably like on the floor crying or something. In most cases.
Lucky, no, Lucky. Lucky, no.
Listen, like you don't know how shaded you, but like most time you're away, you're like on the floor of somewhat.
Should
or
you
some
become
form.
parted from your steeds, return
passed
to
out
me,
in your bed.
and I
On
shall
the floor, in the walls, you never know.
I don't think you
We'll
enjoy being
find
in the
that
wall.
treasure in no time. Come on!
You don't
I
have to
am in
shout.
your
I'm
walls.
right here. Lise, do you need to learn that sound propagates better in water?
Sorry, just seeing a maker in the water with a monocle.
Yes.
Yes.
I know.
It's theoretically a fixed to her face.
It's very important. It's keeping the water out of my
Monocle.
one eye. Hey, diving
It
unlocked.
does nothing.
Swag.
Alright, what color am I gonna be?
All I know for certain is that Axe needs to stick with me, and you two need to stick with each other.
I've learned HM dive.
Yes, you have. I swear, if a third treasure chest spawns here, I'm gonna be so upset.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Castrion?
Yep.
I guess that must be to recover my steed if I lose him.
Activate serious mode.
Actually, no TV on you. Actually, no, you don't need it. You're
Yeah, no, I can just quickly heal myself.
You'll heal yourself. You're fine. I need to heal myself. I need to protect myself more.
But Dan's coming up. Save those big buttons.
I can now perform underwater emotes.
Yes.
Okay.
Just imagining the boardroom meeting now. Okay, so in Heavensward, we added flying. What can we add in our next expansion? Swimming.
Axe? What were you doing?
Oh, shit, I was a little too close.
No, Axe moved at near the end.
Oh, that's why!
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Here, try and give you
He
a
moved
kill.
towards me. And then and by extension you, and killed you and almost me.
I do not
I was
have...
only looking at my right.
And this is one of the reasons why I'm concerned if you're the other tank, because you seem to have terrible situational awareness. I'm not wrong though, am I?
No, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking about it really hard, actually.
Nope.
This otter is adorable. How dare you threaten him with no dinner?
Oh, right.
Yeah, look at him!
This is what I get for playing Slime Says?
Yukina died.
Thank you for obliterating this man, Alistair.
Oh, Yukina went down again.
They were res and then were pushed into the no-go zone. Look at the shield they got!
Yeah, jeez.
Donks. Run, 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 run!
Everyone made it.
I was a little worried.
Yeah.
I feel like for that situation, I feel like everyone should like run to the edges and maybe the person being targeted in the center, so it's easier for everyone.
Yeah, but I would have recommended it, but I also saw Alter just not moving. I'm like, okay.
Fair enough.
I was saying to, outside the edge of the circle.
It's difficult. It's just one of the things of you just gotta adjust.
I'm adjusting to like playing a melee character
Hey.
for this.
Adjusts. Oh wait, right, it's mid. Ah, I got hit by it. Damn.
You did not
down
adjust.
again.
I'll do a hug right now.
Thank you.
I tire of this filthy tavern, and it's still
Come away.
filthier clientele.
scant reward for your treachery, aye.
Ow,
A
ow.
painted
okay,
woman of your
ow.
rich experience deserves a better class of customer.
Oh, name calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
Orphan of the Nayuri. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
Oh shit.
Wait,
Ablation.
Sorry, that was my fault. I did not get it.
Liking it.
Not enough.
Oh wait, hold on.
Not near.
Omega, it should have been me, not him.
me. Yes.
My appetite for your agony is as an abyss. Bottomless. Insatiable.
Okay, I'm firing a 20. If
Before
also you still
die,
this, I'm gonna be
you will
very
cry
cross.
And beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement.
Lamau.
Okay, so I thought they were the one who fucked up with typing.
But you think you are made of sterner stuff? Hmm. Rather than have him beat you, mayhap I should have my oath go and fetch your
Things recharge as he's
master's
arm's length this
head.
time. There we go.
What? What do I... Okay, that was me getting the bull stack, never mind.
Oh, poor Lord Cayenne. Kami rest his soul. Noble
Explosions.
leader of a fallen nation.
You didn't need
a
them.
fine puppet he made for the viceroy.
I
For a
really
long
like this
time. 25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed. Tell me, how did it feel to fail him that day? To live with the disgrace of his death?
I'm running away from X.
We want to be on the edge, though.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it, but I held back.
Not
this
that
time.
you were a stranger to living with disgrace, of course.
You're welcome.
In the what was it? 25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail? You had plenty of
This
time
feels
to
like it's
get
taking
used to
longer than
it.
normal.
I don't know.
Oh yes, I heard the
I
story.
think
We're
the
5%.
About
I've
the
been doing
samurai
it. I've
who
been
would do
doing
anything to return to his
I just
master's
don't normally
side,
see him do this
even if it
twice.
meant pledging his blade to
fair.
his sworn enemy. They say he
I think
walked
it's
with
the
death, that he slew 1,000
Reaper
men
died
in
a
the
couple
Empire's
times,
name.
or the resin.
Everybody else
Truly
died
a
too,
tale
yeah.
for the
past.
People are not usually dying on this.
Did I die?
No.
No, you
No,
haven't.
you died to my,
I just
my fuck up, yeah.
No, you know what? Yeah, I died
will
to.
not
I died
be
to. I died
approached
to the
by the likes of you.
Betrayal.
betrayal.
Yes.
Lost the lead.
Oh, I mean not to reproach you, but to
Thank you,
praise
Omega.
you.
I know you're going
You're
for
a
it.
survivor, samurai. Just
You will not die today.
Only two
So-
treasure chests.
let us not dwell on the
Like a-
past, you and I, and instead give thought to the future. To wit,
The sage,
I would
guess.
ask you again to help
Oh,
me
he dropped
resolve
2
this
pairs of
vexing
pants.
matter of Dorma's missing heir.
How many more things of pants do you need, Law?
Living or dead, it makes no
2.
difference,
You need
really.
Okay.
But the Guardians are most insistent that we
I'll
put this
get
problem
the
behind
rest
us.
of those next week, then.
And
guess
I
I can
know
go
you
for...
helped him flee.
245.
So tell me,
Okay. I'm
What
hoping
became
it's
of Lord
I'm gonna go
here?
for, like, helmet. Or,
To my dismay, the details escape me at present.
gloves.
Mayhap your dog could jog
What a
my
baller.
memory.
Try not to die, please, Gosetsu. I like you.
Get on with it, and mark me, brute. There is no limit to how far you can fall.
I'm left. Well, luck this time, at least.
Of all the bloody
Oh, I need to get out of calm. No! Come.
When I get back to Eorzea,
We're not rolling.
I'm
Alright,
gonna
well,
find
It still
that
amazes me that this guy somehow does not know who you are.
Alright, phew, I got the name.
Oh, yeah. Good Grimald. Guess I'm gonna be going for gloves next round.
Okay, I got 1 pair of pants.
All right, at least we'll have my helmet. So I will grab gloves next.
Boots, and then I think my dark up a little bit.
Oh, that's why I didn't get the other pair of pants. So I'm gonna roll 99.
Damn.
Oh, Lucky, you're gonna go for gloves next time, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. I will go for something else then. Wait until next week to get the rest of them.
Well, what do you say, Omega?
I mean, I was just thinking that, like, Sorbonne did tell us to come here.
Sorbonne is a very helpful man.
A very pleasing voice.
He also really likes you.
Sorbonne's pretty great.
He's a guy.
Definitely, yeah.
Of all the coincidences.
I forgot this came up.
Truly, fate smiles upon me.
Yeah, your daughter, she's a badass.
My portrait. There we go. There we go.
Blue Island things in the rain.
All right. Last one.
Just it's one of the villains from BG3 is the same VA for Lady Dimitrescu of Furry Village.
Do they play a big lady though?
They're a shapeshifter.
Close enough. I'll take it.
They can be a big lady.
They have the option if they so choose.
Oh, actually, Alter, you would know. Do you know if there's any romanceable big sexy demon ladies in Baldur's Gate 3?
Does a tiefling that was kidnapped into hell has an infernal engine for a heart count?
Infernal engine? What the hell is that?
It's like hell magic.
It's like a soul-powered artifact thing.
Yeah, it's like hell magitech basically, but they're a barbarian. They have like fire rage. They like actually ignite stuff.
They're literally powered by souls. I proved even too.
You got a screenshot?
Yes. I can
Wow.
pick it up.
I didn't know we get Christmas.
I'm just curious.
Hey man.
For reasons.
Hey, you know.
Listen, the stream is a no judgment zone.
Listen, Karlak is like really fucking cool, and they've changed her design so much since early access. I'm very surprised.
Literally, earlier, Loth made a joke about it should have been me, as poor Gosetsu was literally being stepped on by Yatsuyu. We're in
I
the
should have just
space
let
of
you
no
take
judgment.
that.
No,
So what story is I blocked it out because I was focusing on my buttons.
I started my dance like 1 second too early, and it was like it wasn't gonna go off. So I pressed it like
Hey, Axe.
I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to press
You
it.
fucked everyone over.
Oh.
We're sweet.
Okay.
Also, Omega, if you want to move faster, you can pull out your mounts underwater.
Oh shit.
I live. Oh,
Oh, that's the wrong. There we go.
somehow.
Mount roulette. Oh, hey, what a marvel of the Garland Ironworks. My mana cutter works underwater. Hang on, let's
So
see.
is your chocobo. Try to parse that shit.
I mean, technically, I had my chocobo summoned when I got blessed, so clearly he just got blessed too.
I keep
All
forgetting
your
how
mounts
white
share it with you.
Sorry, Lucky.
Sorry, I was trying to remember something and I forgot. Don't.
Okay, now.
Okay, now go. I saw some people engine over and I was all like, don't go yet.
My groove's been thrown off.
I'm sorry, you've ruined Loft's groove.
I'm sorry. Actually, that is something that happens every so often. What my twin sister and I, someone will say something similar. It's like, you don't know the Emperor's Groove.
I think I'm just gonna go watch Emperor's New Groove.
It's so
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
I heard why. I remember having a bunch of Disney like Renaissance as VHSs in like a house once.
God, like what is like my go-to like Disney movies? I think probably Emperor's New Groove, Lilo and Stitch, and Ratatouille.
Good ones.
Good choices.
I think those are like the 3 Disney movies I will never be like about watching.
Super cheap.
Technically, if it counts, Land Before Christmas for me as well.
Yep.
That is the classic, but I never really got into it.
That's fair. My sister and I can usually sing the whole movie off by heart.
Shark.
I am very partial to Aladdin myself.
Aladdin is good. That is classic.
It has like so many good things going for it.
It does. Aladdin's very good.
Yeah,
But
Robin Williams is a genie.
Aladdin.
Lion King for me.
Lion Queen also. Clean. Did I say clean?
Lion Queen.
Oh wait. Oh, I maybe could have shield some, but there I guess. But I was not getting heals.
People are dying.
Yeah, you weren't getting heals because one of the healers died.
Yeah, I see now.
I was gonna say like, I was gonna ask if like Lucky could never.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Lucky could res the healer.
I've always been a big fan of the Great Mouse Detective, but that should shock nobody.
Oh yeah, no, that doesn't shock me at all. I'm sorry.
Ha! Also, Mr. Dennis Cordell in chat had a good one. Or the Chocobo's a gold Chocobo. It's one of the oceanic ones.
My sister and I are partial to Atlantis and Treasure Planet.
Atlantis, another good one.
Yeah,
Those are good.
Treasure Planet, I feel like, is such an underrated gem,
was-
though.
Yeah, it never had a resurgence.
I didn't think I'd be res there, but it makes sense.
I actually watched a video essay about Treasure Planet. I think the thesis was they released it specifically to fail out of doing 2D movies.
Oh, so it was sent.
I mean, it was trapped in development hell for a long time, because that was the 2 directors behind it was... What was their first one? Was it Beauty and the Beast?
I thought it was the Black Cauldron.
Oh god, that's an old one.
No, the Cauldrons. Those guys were newer than that. The Cauldron was definitely one of their big flops that Disney had.
Hey, Axe, if you want to help,
no, it was
please maybe stance on this
the 2 masterminds behind Treasure Planet were behind a lot of stuff like Hercules, Beauty and the Beast, etc. And basically, they kept having the idea for Treasure Planet.
Oh, okay, no,
but Disney was just like, nah. And specifically, Jeffrey Katzenberg was like, nah. I need you to make another one of these.
No, it's another summoner. You kept moving with me.
So part of the thing that the video I was talking about pointed out was they released Treasure Planet the same weekend they released that one of their live-action Santa Claus movies.
Interesting.
Which was probably the one that was going to do better.
Get involved, Tim Allen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, the Santa Claus.
That one.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty good movie.
Why are we doing it? How? Okay.
I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I blame you.
I don't know.
Okay. I just saw Athena's power.
I don't know how it got so high.
I'm popping my shield. I'm popping my shield. I'm popping my shield.
Doing a shield samba here.
I popped Dr.
Is he gonna hurt?
It's not gonna last. Yeah, I popped too early.
Ah.
Okay, thank God. I'm never sure how much damage those things will actually do.
It's okay, I used up home game.
I was gonna say, Loth, you missed your chance.
Because I was thinking that we were gonna die, I was...
Yeah, I know.
I just popped most of my shit. Yeah. Because I thought we were not gonna die, but like, be the edge of death.
As Alice stares at her empty hand. Is this
Don't
a
be in
knife?
front of her. Okay, I'm gonna veto this from now on. Axe, you need to learn the fight or not be an off tank for these.
Okay.
Was it?
Yeah, what side was the first side?
I guess we'll find
This
out.
side.
Let's swap back over.
Back.
Okay.
Scatter.
Scappa!
You know what? No, if you want to call things out, yeah.
Oh, is Axe calling out? Alright.
Oh. That's the only thing I do. Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm just underneath the water. Underneath the water.
I better not do this one again.
Underneath the water.
I guess I have to. I guess I have to pull something out.
Let's see here. Is this one of the dual ones or is this one of the single ones?
Why is she only at 48%
I
health?
don't know.
I'm about to die and I don't know why.
I'm undergeared? I don't understand.
No.
Okay, okay.
Try and give you a little heal.
What?
Not that much.
Time to pull out some bullshit, guys. I got lost. And I'm hard resing the other healer.
I think I just saw 3 raises on me.
We have fun here, chat.
I got lost up with my fucking breath.
Okay, haven't lost any more frames since we had some initial stuttering.
I'm dead right now.
Oh, that person's about to die.
Oh.
Now, I'm of the opinion we should not use our LB3.
Yeah.
Just in case the healers need it.
Yeah.
Yep. Get inside the dome. We need
The dome is
all healing we get.
Yeah, the dome is safety.
Dome is love, dome is life.
A regen.
Doma.
Lucky you beat me to it.
Where's the fucking ring?
There.
Oh, there is no. Oh, it's all the way over here.
Don's over here.
Okay. Wait, she's doing Parthos.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah,
She's not even.
Oh, she's not. Yeah, she's not. Arxis!
Arc system works. No.
Damn it!
Actually, there's only an S at the end though. So it's like. I don't understand.
Alex, let us have our fucking jokes.
Which one was first? Left. Okay.
Everyone's on this side. I'm gonna join them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
How do I? Okay, I got the phone stack.
We going back? Okay. No.
I didn't get
I
hit
walked
somehow.
Okay. Stack.
I'm just having a peaceful time underneath the water.
I'm almost jealous
It's
of
like
you.
a harpsichord playing or something.
Meanwhile, on the other end.
Meanwhile, in pandemonium.
Yeah, I mean, no, this is actually perfect. Like, this is a fucking animation right here. Just like, you know, me cruising underneath the waves, being like, wow, and then cut to these guys. Just that one, you know, baby scream. Ah! Ah!
Does the word Anabasios mean anything to you?
Not off the top of my head, no. Pandemonium means something. That means all the demons.
It is all the demons.
That's where the Final Fantasy II villain lives.
That sounds like an extra version of one of Lucky's character names. It's all the demons.
All of the demons all at once. Oh god.
Yeah, instead of fear the water, my axe.
I couldn't see what happened to the floor.
Sorry, I'm like one of my characters. All the demons. What? Which
Yeah,
one of my
remember
characters?
fear the water?
Oh yeah.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I was thinking.
Aerotronic character. Yeah.
This is why we saved the LB.
This is. You're right.
And also why I'm saying please give Combs to healers after this.
Yeah.
I didn't get. Okay. I didn't even get the heal from it.
What the fuck? What happened?
I only got res from it. Did the guy get killed before he could do it?
No, it got used.
I mean, everyone's up again, technically.
I mean, I've seen LBs go off, but never like finish.
Like honestly, it might be because you might have not been in play at the moment, because you had to fall off, and once you fall off, there is a. It's really weird, but there's a moment where you don't exist, and there's just between before the fallen off state and the actual KO state. So if you're not in the actual KO state, you will not get rezzed.
I'm so glad there's not. As far as I know, there's no way that this fight has like an enrage because we've been here for so long.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we're taking so.
We're safe over here.
Because you're dying. You can't
Hold
do
on.
DPS if you're dead. It's against the rules.
Actually, it's.
Necromancer. Let's get Necromancer next fucking.
I thought you were about to say, let's try to get the Necromancer title.
I'm an idiot.
Not swap, not swap.
Have healing. Have bird juice.
Okay, that went pretty well. Fucking blew that guy up for flare.
Her flare is a good spell.
Very flashy. Oh, man. Very, very rusty.
All right, victory is ours.
Yeah, that was 4 minutes more than normal.
All right, player accommodation. I'm giving it to Ollie.
I'm giving it to Yasmin.
I can do the other one as well.
You have to choose one Lullafoot or another.
Which one did you give it to, Axe?
Yasmin. That's what I said earlier.
Low roll on the pants. Let's see what happens.
There's only one pair of boots.
Which one did you go with?
38. I might not get it.
Just on both of them?
On the pants, yes. Low roll both. Okay, I got the first one.
Yeah, you want me to play distraction?
Yeah,
Wait, hold up.
Hey guys, we finished at a good time.
What's happened?
Omega's fighting some red Kojin.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get it. Fuck, I'm doing this again on my own.
Which one
I
didn't get my boots.
I need a moment.
Why do you need a moment, my dude?
That was pain.
It was. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Do not be sorry. Be better.
Fair enough.
Change back to my old dancer.
Alright, I got my gloves.
Red.
Cleared that water spray. What a guy.
Probably go try and pull these while waiting.
Regardless how scuffed it was, thanks for doing it for me, guys.
You're welcome.
Oh, I just came back. What's up?
Saying thanks, even though it was kind of scuffed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's also my muscle memory isn't quite what it was a week ago.
Like, I don't even think. I don't know how long it was taking. Was just because I guess everyone was playing mechanics, or is that just I don't. Unless my
It's alright. We're past it, my dude.
Okay.
Okay, so I put 120 glamours down, items down. Okay.
Like I said I was upset with you, but it's alright. We've passed, we've suffered together, it's all good.
Yeah, I just gotta go do it again on my own.
Wait, is this like a per area?
I might assist you when you need to do that.
Sure. I might do it, just not as a tank.
Please, if you're gonna do anything as a tank, learn to fight.
I
got him.
And it was like that was literally the first time I ever did that as a tank. So like I
suppose everyone has to have a first time. Let's see here.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Axes don't have tank brain like I do.
At least for high level shit.
It's always funny going into the first time. I'm like, okay, guys, I'm doing this first time. Wish me luck.
Okay, so
So where's Omega right now?
Red Cogent base.
he's in the Cogent village.
Evil Cogent village.
Yeah, this is
About to unlock the dungeon entrance, I think.
This is a Karlach's glow up. It was very much a default tiefling model.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was not great before.
Thieves! Come to steal our most precious treasures! You will pay for this sacrilege!
That is a glow up, Jesus.
Yes. And she's also
That's the
like
spirit.
musky. She's
Now
very,
don't be
very
shy.
strong.
I'm more than ready for another
It's
round.
time for Snooze Sue.
Seize them!
She's probably full of a lot of rage she can't control anymore.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong, kind of, based on the very little we know of the reworked story.
By the way, guys, I'd like a moment of silence, please.
What in the world?
It's almost like they told us we were picking up the third of 3 things.
Who hath made us whole?
Hark! A great kami stirs. Yes, yes. A great kami of the sacred treasures. O great kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations, your faithful Kojin.
It was me. It was a thing I did.
Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault? How auspicious! We do commend thee, daughter of man. Such audacity is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen. And for their loyalty, we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
Oh, perfect. A contest of wills. Just what we
Come on,
need.
I'll say, you know. Come on. Actually, you probably don't know. You've been off doing your own thing for a
Hearken to
while.
us, shelled
This is
ones.
literally just like the
Upon
Nath and
this
Ravana.
day, your
I
wish
charged up a giant
shall
hill
be
full of dudes who kept
granted.
fighting me, and then at the top, a man is like, "Hey, fight me!"
Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm. All riseth and falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos. We are Susano, and in revelry do we rejoice.
Big boy.
Is that That's a primal standing in front of us, right? And a horde of angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment. Lise, help me clear a path. Leave them to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Make way! Make way!
Everybody is now very wet.
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
Almost time.
Yeah, as I see
Oh,
her
sweet.
standing around, but I have to walk away to go talk to Alistair real quick. She's over here. Alistair, how are there alive men between me and you?
Respawn time.
Before I complete this quest, we'll just step away for a second. We'll be right back, chat.
Tanks out under control, and we want the healers under our control.
I don't like hearing those noises come out of your cab.
Totally not make me sad for this. So I'm hiding in plain sight.
Sure that you don't have some adventurer friends hanging around the corner as I am surrounded by my free company. Alright, now I have to walk all the way back.
Yep.
This day will forever go down in Red Kojin's dark history.
Yes. Yes, it will.
All of their best things forever lost.
Alright. The Pool of Tribute is unlocked.
Unfortunately, we only have 7, but it should be fine.
we're gonna let Omega do the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
The healers just have to be ready.
Yep.
Yep.
Right there.
I don't think I have my shielded. What is this? What is this trial level at? Like
63.
3? Yeah.
62.
One of your trial members don't meet the requirements for this duty. Am I doing something wrong here? No.
It says duty not unlocked.
Oh, you could promote Omega and you can start it. Potentially.
It's a story relevant, so it's like unless Chris hasn't done it yet.
Oh, wait, no, I know what happened. My bad.
Oh, yeah,
This is my fault. This is my fault.
Are you
I
trying
couldn't-
to do the
I
hard?
left the 12th circle. I left the 12th circle
okay.
in the thing.
Well,
That's okay. I do that all the time. I
Alright.
forget to
Yeah.
unclick the last
We're
one.
pulling them in.
That's
Alright,
hilarious,
fine.
but David did let us pop, and we just dragged him to level 90 in-game content.
Yeah.
Just like, here you go.
It wouldn't work.
Half the party just instantly die.
It's time for Omega to experience White Woman jump scare.
The most whitest woman.
Alright.
Do we really need to show this again? I literally just saw this.
I appreciate Kristalla just spinning in place.
Yep, that's me just turning the camera. Alright, let's examine this person who's getting all the comms. Yep.
I love what we all got going.
No, this really is the scene they just showed. Did they think I would like leave and do something else?
I mean, it's been a few times it take very long.
Man.
Let the rebels begin! Yeah! Yeah!
Boss, please yell at me if I need to heal you.
I don't think I will be. Stack architect.
Bless you.
Bless you.
You.
Oh, you trying to keep it in there.
People sneeze different.
Cloud somewhere.
Oh.
What was that?
I was just mimicking him.
The seas part for we alone!
Quite a jolly man.
Man thing.
Ow!
Center, center,
In the
center.
middle.
I don't know what has just mad dung defender
Back on,
vibes.
back on.
Oh,
I forget, do you have to interact with the thing or just be standing on the thing?
it's a thing you either have to interact with or run into.
The seas part for we alone!
So that didn't actually answer Lucky's question. Stack on the okay.
Apologies.
Well, that just means that Omega's just gonna have to run up the thing and try to interact with it.
Well, we'll see what happens.
The seas part for we alone!
Stack an architect.
Oh, jeez, it's all the way over there.
You just hit me. The one random's gonna get something calm.
You mentioned that earlier.
He did say it just hit him. Axe not known for noticing things.
Alright. You're gonna want to hang out like right around here. Okay?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go back here.
Yeah.
When something appears, try to interact with it.
You got this.
Get in there, Omega. Mash buttons.
Rules update, sir.
We got your back.
My controller's not
Healers
very
make-
loud right now,
Nice parry,
Get
Omega.
again!
Parry again.
We got you covered.
Use that titanic block!
but luckily they taught me about parrying in Red Mage school.
How does it work this way?
And out of the center.
I tickled a little bit.
You wanna know what the weather is now? Rebel storms.
Never actually.
You know,
checked
we've
that
hit the second verse of the thing.
I've always heard people say that, like, Zano, they always call him Lord of the Rebel and other things outside of his fight.
That's what he seems to be what he's about.
It's this one?
Still
I believe it's this one, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm on Iwata.
Amano Iwata!
Yeah.
That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yes.
Also a
it's-
Japanese yokai.
Yeah.
I know.
It's the name after the sacred.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I was about to be like,
I know. It's an actual thing. I was just making a dumb joke.
I'll show it to Lucky in a different stream, and he can decide if it's good or not.
And it's fair, actually, because that's hard to judge sometimes.
Spoilers, he is just a rock. He has a little face, though.
I think that was a good stream, honestly.
I didn't realize that there's now a fucking crack in the fucking ground.
Yeah, no, he put a little mark there. I saw it earlier, but did not remark. Whoop!
Yeah, the safety lines, basically the person who gets marked between him and then Susano is the safety lines. And when they get marked, they get pushed back.
Omega, have you got the chance to LB often?
Not usually.
Let's let Omega LB if the
If the ball allows.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking about if we're gonna make it to 3 or not. I don't usually get to flashbang.
You know what happened to a toad when it struck by lightning?
The same that everything else.
Yes.
I know that's not the exact line, but
No, it actually is.
that was X-Men, right?
Yes.
Never mind, the random dude.
Yeah, that figured.
Yeah, so he was a low health.
Oh, that reminds me. And that's why I forgot to say. I was about to say if the rando went for the fucking thing, I was gonna ask one of the healers to rescue them back.
Oh, holy shit.
Give them the comms.
I don't know, dude. This fighting.
Pretty solid design. I've seen Susan before. I think Lucky has done the Blade Clash on a What's Up before.
Still a good, still a cool time.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, I don't. Obviously, with the keyboard, it is slightly different. Grab the clear.
I think the mashing's actually easier on a controller.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I tried to hold it up to the mic so you can hear. I don't know if they could, but you can see on stream, and I don't think the bar went down very far.
So which one of us got
Smashing
the
is
player comm from them?
Wasn't me.
Not me.
Wasn't me.
Nope.
They didn't give a comm. Fuck them.
I mean, I don't know if they did. I'm currently watching a cutscene. It could have been me. I'm not sure.
Might have did you because you did both parry events. Sarcastic.
Which is funny. I believe usually you let the tank take that.
Yep.
Because I think it drains your health when you're doing it. I forget.
Yeah.
It does. I believe the Savage
Merely
version
a
also
peek from
gives
the
you a
shellback,
debuff.
sir. It's enough to make one wonder.
Technically, I got some debuffs anyway. You get a little, like, flesh wound and some other stuff.
Help, I'm about to be Pixared. You jumped over me.
The Red have sounded the alarm. The Isle of Zeki under attack.
And sadly, I don't have to play
Fierce
dead
fighting
anymore.
in the stronghold. The vault breached by outsiders, and strange tales from deep within.
Question for you
All
guys.
this the Red
should
cannot
I
ignore. Even
put in,
now,
should
they
I just
abandon their posts
use
and
my,
flock to the Isle.
causality to
The
start
Garleans
doing
are
a second relic
powerless
weapon,
to
or should I
stop
just
them.
keep buying that tier of gear?
Shrug.
I'm chuckling because I'm in the middle of my cutscene. I just see the phrase "You're no longer receiving any XP bonus" appear on my screen.
I'll be damned.
I think the relic weapon's probably a better choice for the long run, Max, because those will
Well,
get
Captain,
more upgrades
wages
later.
notwithstanding,
And also,
I
they
dare
look good.
say we will
Also
not
that too.
have a better opportunity
need,
to
let's
drive
see,
the
I need
Imperials
about
from Asari and rescue.
300
On the other
more
hand,
causality.
Mort
That's
was
gonna
put
work
in
on that.
writing. But if
You
your
know what
mind
emote
is
I want?
made up, then
Just the emote of us doing the teleport pose. Not actually going anywhere, just teleporting.
Just the
Just
focus-
stand-
That would be
focus
pretty
pose?
fun, yeah.
Just standing and floating in, just floating and focusing.
Feeling,
Just
thinking.
Doing this.
Have
Yep.
you guys?
Shit!
Bye, Loth. You didn't cancel in
Sad
time.
that if you
Did you see me
were to
take a step,
change your
though?
mind,
Yeah, I
none
did. Like, you're
would
like, oh,
gainsay
and tried to
your
run away
decision.
from your own
Nor
teleport.
could
Wait,
hold on
yeah, I'm about
to
to say he
it.
just slide cast teleport.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey,
Okay, so,
you learn something new every day.
Okay.
Nor
I'm getting
would
cold
anyone
again, I'll be
begrudge you a spot
back.
of revenge
Maybe
into
not.
the
We'll see.
bargain.
It's okay.
Like the
I'll be
little-
around, but I can't be in the chat.
Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna call it here because, like I said, I gotta work on more LB6 because I'm behind.
Isari may be a
It
And
will
I
not
wanna get a
take
little
you
bit-
that long if you've got the
but
time
at
to
least
do
the
it.
tavern keeper never watered down his
If
drinks.
you need someone around, I'll still be in the game. I just be in the call. See you guys.
I'll talk to everyone later. Let me know if if any issues prop up.
Talk to you later.
Chip.
Lucky looked ahead actually to see how many quests there were before this trial last
Well
stream, so I
said
don't know how
for
long
a
it'll be before I
temperate
run
man.
into another.
There is technically an optional dungeon you can unlock. But I think
Probably
Lucky
not
wants to be there for
tonight.
that.
Also, we're already at 2.5 hours. Oh, they're putting
Yeah,
on
this
their
took a
they're
bit.
putting on their game faces,
Bone Wicker masks.
which of course one of the iconic NPCs clips the fuck out of it.
Hear me,
What?
comrades! We made a bargain with the Eorzeans, and I mean to uphold our end of it. I mean to remind the Garleans that this is our sea, that all here belongs to the Confederacy.
I can't believe it. He's going to burn their dread.
All that is theirs is ours for the taking, and take
Put
it
on your
we
war
shall.
face.
We will strip them
His
of
persona.
everything they hold
To be fair,
dear.
it's a bitchin' war face. I would love this mask for like Dragoon.
So this is Minato's mask for the eventual crossover.
Oh my god, that might actually happen.
P3 crossover.
I mean, I didn't think about it, but they could, because they're remaking P3 and there's going to be a new mobile game for P5. Also, they're going to add DLC characters to P5 Tactics.
They never answered the question what
This
happened to
one
the other
is iron.
attendants.
My hands will break before he speaks.
Elizabeth's on her journey.
Kami, give me
So
some.
Yeah,
looking at
sadly,
it, there's
last
like,
weekend.
Are you good at anything?
oh, I was just looking at the number of quests before your next duty. It'll be a while.
Yeah, I
It
figured.
is a while.
I figured.
I had hoped this might prove more productive in
probably
blind
gonna hide
inquiries,
out
but
for
I
a
see
little
you are
bit, but
determined
he's
to waste
like,
my
"I'm so
time.
sad. I'm sorry, Roddy. Jesus Christ.
If I'm thinking about this correctly, I
Line
think you
them up.
may have like maybe
Kill
2
one
streams
for
worth of
every
time until you
question
get to the next duty.
Ooh, lordy.
At least.
Heard that?
It is a lot of
You will
story
get
stuff.
naught from me.
Well, we are actually, like, advancing the plot.
You have given me precisely that thus
Random
far, so what
aside
have I to lose?
of a primal out of nowhere.
Mark me, samurai.
Not
It
that
is a bit
I,
of a
as
real
once
time.
again, as a player of this game, not that I
Or with
wasn't
your
like,
heads.
okay, so I'm in a you know a Beastman tribe stronghold, and I'm climbing up this mountain full of ads. There's primal at the end of this. There's gonna be a trial, but you know we're doing stuff. It's not any weirder than how there was a duty in the middle of my boat ride.
Confederates, come! You will pay for that!
Head off
By
to
that guy.
some Baldur's Gate stuff. I'll be here. See you guys later.
They've come
Have a
to
good night.
save us!
Yep. Bye.
Yeah, Stormblood is not very heavy on the duties
And
or trials.
this
I've
after I
noticed.
took such pains
Actually,
to cow them.
most of them
Even pirates have their pride, I suppose.
are like
Enough to
there's
march
like
to their
the main
deaths,
story
no
ones are fewer, more spread out,
It
and then it's like
truly is a
feels like
sickness.
after you do main
I
story,
shall just have to lance the boil.
like the patch content were all
Drain them of every last
Yeah,
trace
for some
of
odd reason,
honor and
everyone
compassion.
will be like, some people say they don't like Stormblood, but they love the
Milady,
Stormblood patch content.
I'm going outside.
I can see that.
You missed.
Did they ditch the PS3 at the start of Stormblood or Stormblood patch content?
Just before
Kami are
Stormblood.
not finished with you
The
yet.
fight between Omega Shinryu existed because the PS3 had to die.
Okay. No, yeah, I see that.
Had to blow up that processor.
Rabbani EX came about because the PS3 had to die. Can you imagine that? It's like, okay, I need to get a PS4 in order to play Final Fantasy XIV. You finally get one.
There's no
after
end to them. They
ditching
just
the
keep
PS3
coming.
version. And then you hit the Raban wall.
Then we must be doing something right. We have to hold out for as long as we can. She's counting on us.
Susanoo is slain! Slain by the Shellless One!
That's me, everybody. Killing primals. It's what I do. The guy's running away in fear, and I'm just like, hey, what's up?
My presence precedes me.
Is it true? Did you defeat him?
Yeah.
I appreciate that the turtle, the Kojin
Well, in
there
that
with
case,
the
how do you
two
fancy
daggers,
helping us
like
keep
they
the
are the
Kojin
Ninja
occupied
Turtles.
until the Confederacy
Yeah.
make their move?
I mean, actually, I think they might in general, because, like, some of them have... I think they might be spears, but at least it looks like a staff from this angle, and some of them just have swords. The only question is if there are any nunchuck Kojin.
Oh my god, they're doing it. Looking at them in the background, there feels like a fucking Dynasty Warriors
Speak of the
animation.
devils, that's coming from Isari. I think we've done all we can here. Let's withdraw and make for the village. Right. Although, they don't seem keen to let us go. Hear me, Kojin of
Tonight
the Red.
we dine on
We
turtle
have
soup.
no quarrel with you, only your imperial masters. No more blood need be shed this day. I pray you let us go in peace.
You dare speak to us of peace? Your flesh will feed the fishes, thief!
Hey, calling me a thief implies I have taken something. Which I did not do.
You took the life of their god.
It's true.
Now's our chance. Don't worry about her. She can handle herself.
Also, it's funny, I'll say using old scatter. She's must not have leveled up enough to get... What do we call scatter 2? Combust? No, that's...
No.
She get an upgraded scatter tree.
Yeah, I forgot which one that is. Just pull a red mage LB for me.
Flashback.
It would hope.
Core. Backflip. Those last two guys are really thinking
I can't let you take
thinking
all
about
the
their
glory,
lives right
can I?
now. Where the fuck? Okay. It is just faster to fucking swim. Come forth, my water bird. Though technically, I think this is my golden bird of balance.
From what's her face?
Yeah.
God, I just remember we still need to continue doing those.
Yeah, we didn't get everybody didn't get their birds from Sophia, did they?
No, I don't think I have my Sophia bird. Let me double check actually.
And
I don't think I have it either.
Last guy either, because we didn't get to that one. What's his face?
Yes, Servan is a thing. Oh wait, no, I had the Sophic one.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I know which one I'm missing. It's the one that we all are not looking forward to. I don't have the Knights of the Round bird.
Ah, right. Fuck. That's also not what we didn't do. Oops, accidentally went underwater. My bad. That's how much it scared me. I had to retreat underwater. Got slightly turned around. Let's go.
Like I remember in the past we were able to do some of Knights of the Round with less people, but boy, that was still tough because it has mechanics.
Yep. Meanwhile, Nidhogg wasn't that bad.
Oh yeah, and Nidhogg too. Do I have that bird?
I don't even know if I have that unlocked.
No, I don't have that bird.
Yeah, she's fine.
Can somebody fetch me a towel? Lee's still getting over that Papa Limo trauma.
Yes. Though it is funny that the height difference puts them at like puts Alice at like chest height. I think that means if I hugged Alice, I would either have to bend down a lot or she would be in my character's navel. On account of how tall I am. Look, I don't even fit in this shot comp. It cuts off the top of my head.
Imagine if you were Lullifell, the camera had to be angled downwards and they'd be staring down.
It would be the other way, yeah. You'd just see my hat.
I love being in Lullifell in cutscenes because it's like, here comes the Warrior of Light, and you just see this thing waddling towards the camera.
Yeah, need the crew for this. Also, good quest name. Tide goes in, Imperials goes out. Tide goes
Big
in,
goes up,
Imperials
big
go out.
goes down.
Knife goes in, knife comes out. Hello, citizens. Have you been liberated?
Ask again later.
You, sir, do you feel the fires of revolution? So you're telling me that she likes fire?
She's very sadistic. I like it. You got Flustered Fisher, Stupefied Senior.
Yeah, you know, alliteration.
What's the next alliteration?
We're looking for one of the Confederates up here.
Panicked Pirate?
Alice just standing here drying off. No, he's an industrious pirate.
Oh, god damn
The
it.
rule is broken. Oh, it's because he's a recurring guy. I did help this guy out earlier. A turtle man was trying to kidnap him.
Oh, right, yeah. Instead of people catching turtles with nets, it's turtles catching people with nets.
Or to Alice? My shins can do that. You think Alice can hear it when I decide to jump down 3 stories and crack my ankles just to talk to her faster? Crunch.
You've got Monster Hunter for legs.
When I walk, it makes a sound like I'm crinkling macaroni.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Scratch, 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 scratch.
I heard that.
Does this mean we've finally done it? We've done a successful, done a liberation?
You go in there, he's already drinking the tavern under.
Definitely done power walking. Hey! Lamau, even.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy.
Yeah, Tansui, I had to fight a primal. He was like 3 stories tall.
Gazetsu!
And then he turned into being like 5 stories tall. I had to block his sword twice.
Full of
You know what? You can say you fought Turtle.
It's kind of true.
Did I not tell you I was no
not quite the
stranger to
same.
chains?
The fighting cannot have lasted long.
Also, I
Where
love
are
how
all
these
the
guys walk out
Imperials?
and it's just like, yeah, she got away off screen.
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu.
You lost to that guy? That guy sucks!
That bodyguard
I
of
beat
hers
him up
may be a
twice!
halfwit, but he's a mean bastard.
And he
on
doesn't
the
even
battlefield.
recognize me. That's how bad at this he is.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for
Yeah,
the
this guy
Viceroy's
lost the
actions,
comedic relief character.
and without the aid of insurrectionists. I might
Unless,
add.
like, his move was to just tuck Yotsuyu under one of his arms like a football and fucking sprint. Which is what you should actually do if you're, like, a state bodyguard. But, you know. I don't know, he might be too much of a doofus for that.
Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Possible is our stock in trade.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Yansha was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyo did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your Shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
I'm a heroic spirit, guys. When will they
Oh,
add
no.
the Warrior of Light to FGO?
Sorry, you say that. I see Krista like coming around the corner, just
Just, you know, scooching around, yeah. Double check. This is, I'm sure. Oh, okay. Interesting. That is a different thing.
That's heaven on high.
Ah, okay. Well, good to know that's where it is.
Yeah, yeah. You have to clear 50 floors.
Well, I'm sure we'll do that sometime.
I
Or, I
haven't
don't know,
tried
I'm
it
Red
yet.
Mage, I could do it myself.
It's funny because at some point in Heavensward,
Ah.
they went, you cleared 50 floors? How about going all the way further? That's sort of like the Kojin Beast
Yeah,
Giant.
yeah, I saw the symbol. Okay. Just keeping track of my stuff. I'm not doing a lot of off-stream playing of Final Fantasy XIV these days, but I'm sure be getting back to that sometime, and I know I have to clean up a lot of Aether Currents, but also I like to at least keep track of some of the stuff I'm doing.
Understandable.
Have a nice day.
Oh no, I was thinking of what is it? There's a song from Chicago my sister and I love to sing when someone says understandable.
I can only from Chicago. I can only assume he had it coming.
It's the one where they're trying to come up with the alibi or
not
talk
Super
about
Flash
like
with blah,
yeah.
Chicago.
It's a song about like they both reached for the gun. Which one was this one? Oh yeah.
Somewhere off the coast of Arthad.
We cannot rest here for long.
Turtle people.
This place is not safe.
They are red turtle.
Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is
You
why
broke in there,
abandoned
beat up the
your
god, and like we have to
post.
move everything.
Without a word of explanation.
Nothing is safe.
at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyu, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
You keep saying that. I didn't take anything.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge.
You know, you may not have
to
taken
bring
something,
these
but that's probably what they're
folk
worried about, that you did take something. They're like,
torment
what was taken?
body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything! Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, my lady!
You should have brought your swords and your knives and your knife swords.
Nah, too much work.
No.
We gotta carry the treasures.
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release. There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single Domo.
Phrasing.
I think that's why she phrased it that way.
Oh, hey, here's a sword. Why don't you use that sword?
And what do we have here?
Hey, I know someone who
One of
could
the
perfectly use
vaunted
this golf club.
treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive.
We just
Maybe
discovered
we can
the
use it
golfing
to
mini
make
game.
amends.
It's Yotsuyu using a katana to putt.
And then you look over, you just see Xenos over there, like a.
How
full ahead
long
of you.
before Lord Xenos reinstates me?
Yeah, because he's got his golf
I've
bag.
got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
And then Gilgamesh is multi-wielding 9 swords.
Yeah. His caddy is Enkidu.
Gee, Ravana, how
70
come
weeks
everyone
on.
lets you have 4 putters?
At least pretend to enjoy, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
I can definitely see why Yotsuyu is a thing, because we put a lot of effort into her writing, and her voice actress is really going to the 9s, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotta travel my map again.
We gotta show you progress.
Also, we get to, play the classic Prelude theme. This one's fast, though. It's not sad like Final Fantasy 16.
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha.
At least this is not a plane. Yeah, this, I believe in the business we call these Badlands.
Welcome to Final Fantasy China.
Before us stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle.
Which is also Final Fantasy
I'll
Japan
never
for
forget
some
the
reason.
sight, or the anger
'Cause they
I
have
felt
samurai.
today.
They did try taking the mainland.
I mean, they got some back and forth, because
Life,
obviously, like,
liberty, hope,
Kane is a very particular
so
style.
much lost, so much taken.
You
As
know,
we
in a lot
walked
of
through
ways,
that
Japan
war-torn
was
land,
almost
no one
like
said a word.
the Australia of China, mainland and Asia. Like, a lot of people fled there.
Yeah, because you get some water behind you. Also, to be fair, the like classical Japanese high culture, especially during the Heian period, model itself on the imperial Chinese culture. So there is a lot of overlap there. I don't actually know what the order of history of any of these countries is right now, so I can't comment on it later. I saw a big rock.
It so amazes me how fast you read these things, Omega.
I'm really good at it.
Like, I'll get a few words in, and this is like, yep. No, it's a tiger.
No, sir, not today. I've got an appointment with that big rock.
That's the goal. That'll be the end of the stream. Touch the rock.
Yes, no, literally, that's why I checked my map. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw an aetheryte in the little preview screen. So I'll go, touch it to set up for later in case I do end up logging in between stream and not, so I can get out of here. I believe one of my friends, there they are. Friends should materialize from the corner. Okay, I'll go check. They definitely won't recognize me. Yep, that's a good wall.
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
We are not hidden.
Then there is no need to remain hidden.
You'll
Let's
go
go
for
and greet them as
consensus.
friends.
Not hidden in the slightest.
No.
I'm going too.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Isn't that the
Mega gets
general?
to enjoy these.
Lord Gorsetsu, can we preserve your right? He lives.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so? Ah, but of course, you fear me, a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Of all the times for him to turn up, has the old fool lost his mind?
He literally doesn't know what is happening. He just asked you. But also, he did say we would not be staying. We're just here for a check-in.
Hey, this person's different.
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
He yelled it out in the town.
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
Hey, that was written as wrathful in those notes.
What you going on about? Actually, never mind. Just come with me now.
Hold on. Why is this Japanese, fantasy Asian youth suddenly very cockney? What you want about? Well, casting choices.
They can't get it right all the time. Also, he may or may not have been raised during Imperial occupation times.
Well, I suppose that means he would speak the Queen's Latin, yes. Do not mind me, I'm just going to go up this hill and walk around the corner. Because you have a large, shiny rock. Hey, look, I know that guy. Gonna go talk to my friends.
Welcome to Namai, a place where oppression is a thing.
Oh, but the weather's fair skies.
No, sorry, I forgot. The weather is not oppression.
Okay, alright. I think that will be the end for the stream right there. Find another 8th right. Hey, we beat up Susanoo. Technically just Susanoo, but you know. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Make sure to keep your eyes on the prize for Let's Take FGO this weekend and What's Up as well. I think Lucky said he's planning on streaming more Final Fantasy 16. And also keep your eyes peeled for Wanted Oberon. I'm in the active process of scripting that one. So, we'll be seeing you next time as... Jesus Christ. Let's just go and apeshit behind me. So, good night, everybody. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Skadoodle, skadoodle.